Hey everyone, it's nighttime for me, but good morning to you wherever you are, whether it's good afternoon, whatever it may be. How you guys doing today? Okay, let me just prepare myself here. All right, I'm going to start it off by allowing you guys to join me today. I have no specific topic, but next week I will definitely talk about apartments and inexpensive apartments here. It's just I don't have time to put it together. It's been a busy week for me. Let me get that ready now. You are welcome to join me. What's that now? Yeah, so guys, right now we have another week where I am on my side of the world until it's not locked down again, and I can't wait. This whole I would say week, and it's going to be 2 weeks until we're free again. I've been able to roam around, and when I'm able to roam around, the videos that just come to you. There's usually no plan for videos. I just go on the street. What's going on, Reg? How you doing, brother? So we got Reg in the building. How you doing? But yeah, when you're able to roam around the streets and just move around freely, the brain gets going. But what's going on, Lyndon De Jesus? You don't look like Filipino. Well, yeah, I would say yes and no. I would say yes and no. Um, I mean, if you look at my face and actually have a video with him, I look just like Luke Maharis, who's a black Filipino. So, no offense to you, Lyndon. I would say that I'm definitely do look Filipino. It's funny because if you see my brother, and I should post a picture of him. I don't have a recent picture, but he looks like at least 5% of Filipinos I come across. It's because we all connected. It was going on far from home. He says hello and good evening from the Middle East. How you doing, brother? I think where you are maybe what like around 8 p.m. So thank you for joining me. Good evening, brother. Good evening. Thank you for joining. But yeah, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I have some things that I need to pick up some different products. My wife actually she has a Shopee store, and she sells products on Shopee. And I think I'm going to start selling products there too myself. You know, so for all you guys that are here, I have bigger T-shirts for you guys to buy. Some of you guys 6'7", 6'6", 6'5", 6'1". And you can't buy clothes like in the places I go, Divisoria, unless they have overruns, but you can't get them. So I'm going to actually start a Shopee store myself, and I'm going to run it through my wife's Shopee store, which is A Plus Boutique. So when you guys get out here, definitely check out A Plus Boutique, and make sure to have clothes there as well. So she has the women's section. I have a men's section there, so you guys can go there and buy clothes that are your size. And I make sure to test them out first, because with me, I'm a what's going on? You love to travel. I'm a 2XL in US size, but that fits me big. I'm really large. You see, Kurt Logan says, "Good seeing you again. Good seeing you as well, brother." Oh, 825 where you are, far from home. What's going on, Kirby? How you doing, man? And also we have You Love to Travel here. Hello, Jay. How you doing? And we also have Kuya Raf in the building now, which says, "Greetings from Germany." How you doing, Kuya Raf in Germany? And I wonder how it is out there right now in Germany. I need to look that up. I need to look up some videos about Germany, because I don't hear too much about Germany. I hear about every other country out there, but Germany I don't hear about. No, you're right too. You love to travel. It's good for people that are taller, that are 6 feet and taller. Also, you got some people that are, shorter than that. Me, I'm definitely shorter than 6 feet, well under. I'm only about 5'7" myself. But see, with me, I'm wider than most Filipinos, and even for Filipinos, you got some Filipinos that don't like to wear tight clothing either. And I'm definitely looking to do that soon. And that's one thing you guys can do while you're here. Is that I'm actually looking to get a show my stand as well. What's going on, Dante? I'm looking to have a show my stand, and what I want to do with the show my stand, because what people don't know about vegan meat, right? When you make your own vegan meat, is that you can make it yourself from scratch, no crazy products in it. And I'm looking to make that because when you go out there in the streets, they have chicken shumai, they have beef shumai, and they have pork shumai. They fill it with nothing but flour. And I ate it only once because it was so nasty. I didn't like it. I said, wow, this doesn't taste like the shumai my wife cooks at home. So I'm actually looking to have a shumai company. So let me see. We got Jeff Jam Raw, who says, hello, house. Hello, everyone. How you doing, Jeff Jam? Thank you for joining. What up, brother? When are the borders opening? I don't know. The borders, I think they should open the latest by January. But the crazy thing that's happening right now is the Philippines, the economy is suffering. So they may open up sooner. They may open up sooner than January. Yeah, because the economy is really suffering, and it's not looking good. I think the economy went down by 29%. I think they said, don't quote me on it, but I think that's what happened. So let me see this here. So do you, in your opinion, think it's safe to book in the Philippines in April of next year without being quarantined for 14 days? I don't know, Kirby. I don't know. They may do it. See, the Philippines take extra precautions more than other countries because they don't have enough hospitals to support everyone here. So if too many people get quarantined, a lot of people would be out of luck. But the thing with me and how I feel is if you're healthy, you can quarantine at home. And it's like that in the U.S. When you travel to U.S. place, I looked it up the other day. When you travel out there, you could actually quarantine at home. And the thing with them is, say if they catch you outside doing activities or something like that, which they probably would never, then you'll be in trouble. But I know in the Philippines they're very strict on that. That's why they haven't opened up the borders yet, but they're looking to open up as soon as possible because the economy is suffering. The economy is definitely suffering. And K. Smith says, when can Americans enter the country? Any idea? What's the same thing I just said, Okay. Let me get a drink of water here. See, usually my wife is here, so she helps me with the breathing. Because when I do a live show, I like to continuously keep talking. So it's not boring for you guys, and it's just constant. You're getting constant words from me left and right. But no, it's the same thing. I think it should be late January the latest. And Duterte is looking to open the country as soon as possible. Let me see. Mocha Pino says, greetings from Texas. How you doing, brother, in Texas? What's going on, Abu Bakr? How you doing? Steve Retman, good. Hello, Philippines. Good to see you all. What's going on? What's going on? So, Tyrone Neal, good job. Keep up the good work up there in the Philippines. I love what you're doing for the people. May God bless you and stay safe, my brother from Philadelphia. Yeah, thanks, Tyrone. And to me, I feel it's good. People say usually shouldn't post things like that, but I feel it's good because it's an inspiration for others that visit the Philippines. If you see someone in need, help them out. Definitely, if you have some food, whatever you can do. Don't give money, though. I definitely do not suggest giving money, but if you can give them a meal, do that. But when you come here, I'm sure that you notice I don't give out any money on the streets. I don't give out any money on the streets. And the reason why is because you don't know what they're doing with that money. Sometimes people, I remember when I was in Pasay, right? A lot of times the people that are on the streets, they get up enough money for shabu. Because shabu is so cheap. So if you give someone 100 pesos, then you go get a piece and get high. You know, so like that. And 100 pesos is only $2. But if you get a small piece, that'll hold you over for a couple hours, you know? So I definitely don't give money. Let me see here. Let's get past the whole thing. Let me see. Jeb Jam says, you must be in France. Oui, brother. By April, I would guess. I think that's too long, K. Smith. I think April's too long. You know, they can't afford to keep the economy closed until April. And brother Edward Hope, yeah, brother, contact me, theblackfilipino@gmail.com, and also anyone else that wants to contact me and ask any questions. But Edward Hope, I definitely owe you, brother. So contact me. I got you covered. I've just been so out of it because of work, you know, over this past 2 years that I haven't gotten back to really no one. But Edward, definitely contact me, brother. I got you. And I try to contact you too, Edward. So contact me. So what's going on, Sergeant Robert? Thanks for the support, brother. He says again, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? And then Jeb Jam says we eat fish shomai and Nova shomai. What's Nova? I'm not sure what that is right now. We're trying to figure out how to make it with fruit. That's cool. You know, if you can figure that out, you definitely should find a way to get that out to the people. You know, I think people need healthier options out here. You know, and me and my family actually we're looking to start a fast food restaurant in the States. You know, because I still got people out there that I'm close with in the States, and we're looking to start a fast food restaurant in the future, maybe a year down the line, and make it like a McDonald's, to where it's so fast you can get it quick. You know, maybe some sweet potato fries, and give people healthier options. You know, because if you make vegan food and it's good, everybody will try it. So if they keep hearing, oh, I got a vegan burger or I got a vegan shomai, it was delicious. I thought it was meat there, you know. So no, that's good to have those options. And then Sergeant Robert 2764, good luck with your blog shows and God bless you guys. Thanks for the love, brother. And Kay says, thank you, Sergeant. And Kay, you need to jump on here. Sorry about that. Kay wants to chill right now. But the thing is, I can't breathe. I can't breathe because I'm back and forth with the comments, you know, and sometimes you need a breather. So let me just take a second here, read you guys' comments. Do you think the Phils will be making banking better for Americans to get their money on the Phils? Well, the banking here is fine. The banking here is fine. I mean, me myself, I use BPI, you know, and the reason why I use them, you can withdraw more money. They're more lenient. BDO is usually not that lenient. With BPI, if you have a only thing though is you need a ACR, and if you have ACR in your passport, you can definitely get a bank. You can definitely get a banking account out here. And there's a little more information, and I don't have it right now, but I'll make a banking video about the best ways to bank in the Philippines. I need to do that because with me, guys, I haven't been doing like expat vlogs. I've just been going out and vlogging what I want, and I need to start vlogging more information for y'all, so y'all can, you know, see certain things, certain questions that are in your head, you know, that you want to figure out. So when you get here, you're comfortable. I'll definitely work on that, and I'll make sure my next couple of videos has all of that information. Also, I'll still show what's happening in the streets because I like to show the reality of what's going on, and that's what Sergeant Robert said. Thank you, brother. He said, I love your blog shows, keeping it real. Thank you. But yeah, I want to keep it real with you guys, and I like to show the streets, but it was happening during my day. But I will definitely start making some more videos that show the everyday life out here, and also that show how you can live an everyday life in the Philippines. That's important too. So I'll definitely look that up too. So the watcher says, "Greetings from Illinois, his wife in Bacolo. How you doing, watcher? I remember you, and a lot of you guys here I know. Like I know Watcher, I know Sergeant Robert. I don't know Jeb Jam Raw. I know Edward Hope. I see a lot of you guys comment all the time. Tyrone Neal, Abu Bakr, Wokapino. I think I've seen Kirby Logan before. Dante Ellis, my man there. So thank you guys for showing support. Definitely. I do this for you guys, you know. Let me see where I'm at. I lost my train of thought. Okay. Wow, so many comments here. And Kay says Kay is busy editing her vlog. You can edit that vlog later, Kay. Come on now. Edit that vlog later. Let me see here. Hello, brother. Much respect. Thanks, brother, for the love. Let me see. Sergeant Rebel says, I'm texting you from Quezon City, Manila, Philippines, and I'm originally from North Bergen, New Jersey, USA. Yeah, hey, I was born in Teaneck myself, Sergeant Robert. I was born in Teaneck, New Jersey. Let me see. And Sergeant Robert says, I'm an ex-U.S. Army combat veteran, military police officer, retired. I served and survived the war in Iraq and Afghanistan war during January 2003 to 2004. Yeah, I know that war was crazy. I was looking up the 12 Brothers on I was looking at 12 Brothers yesterday actually on Netflix. It was a good movie. Only thing that was funny about it is like they added they added a black guy in there. As like, you know, a lot of times in movies they try to add like a one black person in the movie just so they have that black person in the movie. But if there was no black guys there, I don't think they should have added them. That's just my person. That's just personally what I think. You know, I think you should just have a black guy in a movie. I guess so black people can watch too. But if a movie's good, I'll watch it anyway. It don't matter if no black people are there, you know. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah, I agree. Kate Smith says. And if any of you guys would like to join the chat and ask me any questions personally, you're welcome to. Let me give that link here. But I know a lot of you guys are shy though to show yourself online. But if you're not shy, you know, you're welcome to ask a question. Yeah, and I definitely got you, Edward. I tried to contact you too. Look at your email, you'll see. Boca Shomai. I meant to say Boca Shomai. I still don't know what Boca Shomai is. Kay, you know what Boca Shomai is? Yeah, Boca Shomai. Oh, no, Kay doesn't know either. And hey Jay, hope you had a great week since our 5 hours talk last Sunday. Yeah, it was brutal. It was brutal. You know, it's funny. Like that day, right? I had a live stream from 12, which for me is 12 a.m. to about 5 in the morning, right? And then I didn't sleep until 9 in the morning because I had so much energy from talking to you guys. I was so pumped. Like I was like, I don't know, I was on fire and I was like pumped. And it's funny because the Marquez family pulled it out of me. I didn't want to talk about it, but yeah, you good, the Marquez family, because he didn't know I was aware of the economy was going on. And he kept saying, you know, this thing is a hoax, it's a scam. And I'm like, I know, he's about to pull it out of me. And I'm about to really go in and go full-fledged and talk about everything. And I didn't want to do it. But you got me. And I'm happy that you appreciate it too, Marquez, because you see where my head is at. And I was happy to show that to you guys so you can see, you know what, I'm just not out here all willy-nilly and don't know what's going on in the world, you know. One of the reasons I'm out here too is because I know what's going on in the world. And I'm not running from it either. I'm not running from it. It's that, you know, I just choose to be happy and be here. In the U.S., I was fine, but I choose to be happy and be here. Jeb Jam, how you doing, brother?
I'm chilling. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Good. How you?
I'm good. Just relaxing. I'm burning some trees in the backyard.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, burning trees like smoking, or you actually
No.
burning trees?
I'm burning real trees.
Okay, okay. No, because you said like burning some trees, but I'm like, he doesn't look high. I don't know, man. You know, I gotta ask.
I'm always on a natural high.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, natural. Me
Living
too.
life, you know?
Yeah, I hear you, man. Where you at
Yeah.
now?
Huh?
Where you at now?
We're in Huntsville, Alabama.
Okay, okay. Cool, man.
Yeah. So
Cool.
it's quiet. It's a
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, and the town over here is probably like 95% Sunday worshipers. There's no
Okay.
Jews or anything like that around here.
Yeah,
So it's
that's how it
dead.
is down south. You in the Bible Belt, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to call it that,
Yeah. Well, in
people
the
don't
South,
act
it's
like
heavy. I know people don't act like it, but no, it's heavy in the South with church. That's where all the big churches are in the South, the biggest churches in the world. Some of them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got a church on every block,
I bet, man.
and everybody's still raising hell.
Yeah. Well, because people don't go there, but you know what it is? They don't have a lot of times with the church and different churches, they don't have real people speaking for the church.
Yeah.
They don't have real people speaking for the church, and when you don't have somebody like, say, like you, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
or somebody like me in the church that goes around and talks to people, or can't relate to them. You get what I'm saying? They're just not going to hear what the church is saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you know what Boca is? Boca is like B. What's the name of that other veggie meat? There's Boca, and which one is the other one? What? Oh, Morning Star.
More, yeah, that's companies. Yeah, I know those
Yeah.
companies. Boca's a company that I eat those burgers on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And Morningstar has the good breakfast food. I love their breakfast food, like their breakfast meat.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah.
Hi.
Oh,
I think I know him. What's her name?
You do?
I'm live with the couple right now.
Oh yeah, bring your wife. Yeah, bring your wife.
I think I see. Are you a blogger too, or did you? I think I see his face before.
Yeah, I did. I spoke to y'all probably. I want to say, oh man, it must have been like 2 or 3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I spoke to you, and I was like,
what is your name?
James.
I don't know.
He's Jeb Jam Raw though. That's his
Yeah.
channel. Is that your channel?
My wife.
I
Yeah.
know. I don't know. I thought I see you before in the live stream.
Oh, what are you
Okay.
trying to say? All black people look alike? Come on.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
No, you know what's funny? What's funny with Kay, right? Is she says I look like so many people. I'm like, Kay, I don't look like that guy at all. but in all actuality, I probably do look like a lot of people because we all related somehow. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all related somehow. So a lot of us will have similar features. You get what I'm saying?
I do the same thing with Filipinos. I look at my wife and say, "Isn't that girl over there? Isn't that her?"
Yeah.
Babe, come here for a minute.
Yeah, come on, babe. What you doing?
She told me she was eating, but she's playing the ukulele.
Oh, really? Oh, tell her to come play for us. I want to hear something.
She's learning.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing? Doing good.
Hi.
Doing good.
I'm good. Oh, I saw. I remember them.
Black Filipino.
Yes, I always.
Yeah.
We always, we always watching their YouTube before.
Yeah.
And this is Katie Experience here.
Okay, the experience. More on shopping. Wow.
Oh
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
We were watching. This was back.
I'm eating Boca. Sorry.
We were questioning if we should get on YouTube at that time.
Yes.
And,
We're still.
and y'all were like hopping back and forth between Philippines
And is it Thailand?
and Thailand.
Thailand, yeah.
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 And I was watching y'all. I was watching Bobby D,
Yeah,
Um,
Bobby Lee and
um,
you.
Yuri Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was interesting to see black people on YouTube.
Yes.
I hear you. Especially on this part of the world, you know, on this part of the world.
Yes.
Yeah,
You don't have too many of us over here, you know.
yeah,
Mhm.
And and also too, and with me, it's not just all about. I definitely welcome all races, you know.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
It's
Mhm.
it's about everybody, and of course, it's about black people too, because you know, I feel like brothers need to see people in other parts of the world, you know, and not being ignorant. I should say too. You know,
Yeah,
somebody being positive. Hmm.
yeah. That's what was that's pretty much what it was about for me because
Yeah.
it's kind of like TV. You turn it on, and it's like, where do I fit into this picture? And then it
Hmm.
came to the point, well, since it's YouTube,
Yeah,
you know,
we enjoyed before when you go to Thailand. So
Yeah.
it's
ask
amazing.
ask ask a few brothers, how they feel about it, and then I did that, and I just I just went for it.
And
Yeah.
also what really likes is you're eating what do you call it? They're eating vegetarian too. You're
Yeah,
eating
Oh
Yeah.
vegetarian.
Yeah.
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 You went
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
restaurant and said, "Oh, that's a lot of
Yeah.
vegetarian food."
no, that was the big
Hmm.
deal for us. The big deal for us is like, oh, look at that, look at this guy. He's this brother over here. He's in the Philippines. He married this young lady over here. They living in Thailand. They living in the Philippines. Oh snap! They're vegetarians. Like, oh snap! They're
Yeah.
food. It's like,
Well,
that can't be
the-
real, man. This can't be
what?
real. Let's watch them for a while and see if this is
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to tell if something's real
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
Because I got faked quite a couple of times on YouTube. Not out of money or anything like that, but
Yeah.
just it's like something just caught me off guard.
You're in the
Mhm.
Philippines right now.
Yes, I
Yes. We both.
am. Yeah. I'm
I
here.
thought you
I haven't
Thailand.
been back to U.S. yet.
Oh.
Wow. Not even a visit?
Yeah. No, not yet. I'm looking to go soon, but no, I haven't been yet. No.
Kay want to visit?
Yeah. No, Kate. I want
Yeah.
Kate to come with me when I go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we process the spouse visa, because right now this month we're planning to process Jay's permanent residency
Oh,
in
nice.
immigration. The problem is it keep locking down, lockdown again,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
yeah, we will be back there, and then we process his permanent residence. So if he want to
Hmm.
travel outside the country, he can go back. Even though he's in probationary, he can still go back because he
Hmm.
will have a ACR card.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's good.
That's nice. What is
That's
that called?
good.
Like A3 or something like that?
I think so.
ACR.
ACR only.
No, that permanent visa. The permanent visa.
I forgot the name.
I forgot the
I
name
forgot.
of it.
I forgot.
That's nice. You can fly
Yeah.
back and forth as you please.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking to.
But yeah, don't be too much in a rush to come out this way right now because the fees just went up.
Yes.
Yeah, I bet. But I got my son is there, so I have to see him.
Oh,
Yeah, he needs Papa. He's at that age too,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's not a teenager yet, but he's gonna be close, and he's going into junior high school.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, good.
You see
Yeah.
that fire? You see the fire? Is it?
Thanks for meeting us. Tell her thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
What's your name?
That's Jebby.
Jebby.
Jebby,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, so you Jam? Oh yeah, James. I get it. Jam Raw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I get it. It makes sense, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to talk to people real quick, Jam. You can stay on. Mary Ann Neal, awesome job there in the Philippines. Thank you for all you do. Thanks for the support, Mary Neal. Mary Ann, thank you for showing up. And I have K Smith here. He said, I hope it will be open sometime in October. My girlfriend will give birth in Dumaguete. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's big, K Smith. Yeah. When you get here, you may have to stay for a while, man. You may have to stay for a while. I don't know what you're doing out there, but let me know. Contact me. theblackfilipino@gmail.com. And if you don't know or you're not ready to, we'll talk about different ways you can,
Mhm.
And so real quick, let me take another question. We have Kirby Logan who said, what's your opinion on Airbnb? They're in Philippines, and what part of Manila is best to stay at? Pasay or Makati? etc. Well, for me, I would say if you want to live near the city, I lived in Pasay, and Pasay, um, everything is close to you if that's what you're comfortable with. But now I live in Pasay, you're a little bit away from everything. You can still get there within I say an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Mhm.
But really, my choice would be like on the outer skirts in Pasig. But you know, if you like it busy and you like everything near you, but I tell you this though, still out in Pasig, you know, you can get really fat because out here in the Philippines, it's like that now in US, but it's been like this for years out here. Everything has always delivered. McDonald's, Jollibee, KFC, they've always delivered. And then now with delivery services here, which have been here for a while, you can order anything you want to have it sent right to your door. Just same in US, you know. So you feel right at home if you're in Manila. It may not be that way if you're in the province in US, like say in the outer skirts of the US, but it's city life out here, no matter what if you're in Manila. So, but still, if you don't want to be in the hustle and bustle, Pasig is where to be.
No, nice weather over there.
Yeah, it looks good. You outside?
Yeah, in the south, I got a fire going.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh yeah, what do you call that again? Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
we
Jan.
do like that in the Philippines, in the
No,
province.
I forgot what it's called. No, what's it called? James, when you
A
burn like that?
bonfire?
Bonfire. Yeah. Bonfire. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a bonfire. It's
It is a
it's just
bonfire. Okay, that's what they call in US. It's a bonfire.
okay. Because in
Yeah.
bonfire they put like woods all together like this. That's what they call bonfire.
Well, that's different. Bonfire usually burning like junk too with it.
Jay,
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
answer Kirby Logan question two. What's your opinion about Airbnb? We'll be using Airbnb for a long time already, Kirby, and it's amazing. We actually the good thing about using Airbnb is um you able to cook in the place because hotel you
Yeah.
cannot cook, and
Hmm.
also there's sometimes there's a swimming pool, and we actually have like maybe we have already have 6 stay in the Airbnb, and it's really
Hmm.
amazing. All you need to do is just make sure that you have a super host and Superhost, and also read all the comments. If it's there's some bad comments, don't book that one. Usually book on the place that having a good comment. So, and also you
Yeah.
can use our code. You can check on Jay's channel. We
Oh,
have a
definitely.
code
Yeah.
there.
Those are cold.
You
Yeah.
can get some discount on your first booking. So
Hmm.
I'm just trying to advertise.
Yeah. No. Kate, post that link in the chat because there's a lot of people that use Airbnb, and guys, it helps us. You know, when you join Airbnb using our link, when you come stay here, you know they give us points towards a free stay. So that'd be good love. That'd be good love.
So when's your
So yeah,
next travel?
my next travel is when we can. A lot of places are not open to other countries yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I miss traveling already.
We want to go to Vietnam though. We haven't been to Vietnam yet. We've been to a lot of Southeast Asia, but we haven't been to Vietnam. So you want to go? We want to go to Vietnam. Also, we want to go to. We haven't been to Japan yet, so we want to go to Japan too. The reason why I want to go there, Japan and Korea, because I want to, you know, I want to see how it is. I hear so much about it, and also I want to walk around the street. This is one of the main reasons I want to go. I want to walk around the street and be able to be able to do a live stream while I'm walking in the streets. You know,
Yeah.
I've never been able to do that, man. Never. So I want to do that. I would love to do that.
Okay, let me read some comments here. I want to
Yeah,
shout out to
okay.
D. Parker, Reginald. They say hello earlier. Hello, the Wallace Live. Thank you for coming by.
Wallace.
You want me to? Yeah, the Wallace Live is
But wait,
here.
wait. This next one, okay, wait. This next one.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, go ahead.
Reginald Graham. You see what that one is at? Reginald Graham. He said, I totally
Yeah.
agree with you, Jay. I can't see the Philippines staying closed that much longer. The economy is collapsing now. No money circulating. That's true.
Okay,
That's
yeah, I
true.
see it. And Sergeant Robert said, "Yo, Jay, do you have plans of leave? Yo, Jay, do you have any plans of leaving here in the Philippines for good? In my case, I have plans of leaving in Guam. Ah, there's a lot of Filipino in Guam.
Yeah, I've been here for I've been here for 4 years, 4.5 years straight.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so I've been living here for good. I think I'm going to live here for good. I'm definitely going to visit the U.S. again, and I'm going to live here most of the time. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so but what I'll do is when we're processing K's sponsor visa, I'll live 6 months in the U.S. and live 6 months in the Philippines, because when you for your wife to become a citizen, you know, you have to be at least 6 months in the country out of the
Did,
5 years. So
I have a
mhm.
question for you. Did you bring your wife in US or you
Yeah,
met your wife in US?
I brought her here.
okay.
Um, and
You did a spouse visa or fiance visa?
we did a fiance K1. But I went
Mm-hmm.
to like I know a lot of people did the paperwork themselves, but I just
Mm-hmm.
went to
Mm-hmm.
Rapid Visa. I went to Rapid
Okay.
Visa and she was here in 4 months.
Yeah, because there's
Wow.
someone asking question about fiance visa at the bottom. There's some comment
Oh, I can't
asking
see.
how long does it take to process the visa for fiance.
So right now it takes a little while longer, and it's because they're like half staff because of the whole
Mm-hmm.
coronavirus issue.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but but I don't recommend anyone trying to do it on their own nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh, so you pay someone, you pay an agency, right?
Yeah, I use Rapid Visa.
Do
Okay.
you mind tell us how much it costs for the agency? How much that it cost you for the visa?
Each stage is different, but for the K1 filing,
Mm-hmm.
it's the regular fees, whatever the Homeland Security is charging, and
Mm-hmm.
then Rapid Visa charge. There's two different fees. There's one that's like I think 375, and the other one is 450.
Mm-hmm.
I did the 450 because they put the whole entire packet together and send it off. So I just send them everything and they take care of the rest.
So how much did it cost you altogether?
Uh, wow. From the K1, what just for the K1 or everything?
Yeah, everything.
Everything. Yeah, everything.
Everything. Okay, so from K1 all the way to her getting her 10-year green card, I would say it's about one. It's almost $3,000.
Okay, okay. But
Mm.
well, I ask you this: how much did it cost to get it there? Only four
Just for
fifty.
her to go there, yeah, just to be her to be there.
The K1 altogether with the USCIS fees and Rapid Visa, it was almost $1,000. It's like eight hundred
Oh,
and some odd dollars.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's not bad. Good to
that's
know. Good
not
to
bad.
know.
Yeah,
No,
Good
not
to
at
know.
all.
that was
And
what year? So because it's different every year, I guess.
That's
I'm not.
true.
yeah, that was 2014.
Oh, so right
Mm.
now I think it's more because
Oh
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
definitely.
6 years ago.
yeah. Some of the fees are like 5 times of what they used to be now.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Can I say this on your channel? I got a Facebook
So,
page.
oh no, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
sure,
promote your
sure.
page, man.
So it's probably not on the page itself, but it's on our Facebook. It's Jeb Jam Raw,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
well, they made us change it to my wife's name. Somebody
Mm-hmm.
snitched, so it's Jebby
Jeffy.
Antoine. Uh-huh.
Uh,
And our most recent post was the new Homeland Security fees for visa and
Mm-hmm.
immigration,
mm-hmm.
and I'll probably forward it. Yeah, I'll forward it to you a little later
Yeah,
after.
that's cool. Well,
Uh,
what's the name of the page you said? Like, give me the
uh,
name so people
the
can visit.
the page is Jeb Jam Raw, J E
Chef
B
Jam Raw.
JAMJEB space RAW.
Okay, so it's JAMJEB space RIW.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
2 words,
okay,
Jeb Jam and then Raw.
okay. So it says JEBJAM space RAW. Okay. So guys, check them out for sure.
Yeah, if you can type later, you can type your page in the in the chat. later,
Oh,
maybe
okay.
that'll be better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, and so
But-
there's a lot of fees that change. But
Mhm.
luckily for y'all, I mean y'all been married 2 years, more than 2 years,
No.
4
Yeah, we might
years.
more than 2 years. 4
4
years.
years. So yeah, you'll just file for your is it yeah, I think you got an
Spouse visa.
option.
We're
I
gonna
think
get spouse visa.
Yeah,
spousal
spouse
visa.
visa. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I think there's a way. You have to check. Don't quote me on this, but I mean, you could literally go straight into your 10-year green card, or you could
Mm-hmm.
go straight into citizenship.
I think I
Mm.
hear about that. You can actually have you process everything to have a green card here if your spouse visa it's
Mhm.
included. It's like you will process it all together. So when you arrive there, you already have a green card. That's what I heard when I
Mhm.
was searching about it. So I'm not too sure too, but that's what I read when I was searching about the spouse visa.
You just got to make sure you fill out the correct form. You got to find out which form it is. But
Mm-hmm,
there's so many different forms. There's so many different like they got everything in stages. But because
Mm-hmm.
you're already married, there's so many stages you could skip.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I heard about that too. I heard about that too.
I
Yes,
want to read what is like. I saw. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry, especially when you get on your 5th year. Can you get after your 5th year? Oh my goodness, it's a done
Yeah,
deal.
that's the first story.
Yeah, and that's true because we almost had 5 years, and that's probably what it'll probably be best to wait then because we're gonna have to wait probably a year anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it'll probably be best to wait because I think let me see, we got married in 2016, right, Kay?
Mm-hmm.
In March 2021, it'll be 5 years.
Oh wow,
No, March. Yeah, this coming March.
It's coming March. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
5 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's when we'll probably file through, and I heard about the 5 years too. So I had that in my head, but I never looked into it because I was looking
Oh, I
to
don't
stay
know
here.
about that.
Yeah, no, I heard about it. Sorry, we never talked about it, Kay, because I've been living here. I haven't really needed to take her back, but
Hmm.
after the 5th year, which is coming soon, we probably just process it and just have her as a citizen right away and just be able to go back freely as you want
Mhm.
Yeah,
and file for citizenship right from here. I'll look into that more.
but you're not missing anything
Mhm.
over here, Kay. I can promise you that.
Yeah, I heard you, man. I know what you're saying.
Jeez, man. We are
I know.
suffering.
I know, man. It's crazy because right from it got worse. First, COVID happened, and then with the George, and then after that, people going to parties and still spreading like crazy. And the sad thing is, it's sort of a scam, but people don't understand you can still get it. So, and the thing is that most people that just going out doing whatever they want anyway, they'll be fine. But then you go around your grandmom, you give her a kiss, and she already sick, and then now your grandmother,
Yeah.
it's like you got to be safe still,
Mhm.
and people fighting that they don't want to wear face masks, which is crazy because why would you want to get it? Because when you get it, you can't go around your people like that.
No.
Yeah.
You really can't. You never
And
know
also
who's sick and could die,
and
or
also
who's
people who
alive.
has it sometimes like they're hard-headed like, oh no,
Yeah.
I'm okay, I'm not, it's okay. It's okay to, I'm not too sick, I asymptomatic, I don't have any like fever, then you're gonna attend a party and then transfer it to everybody. So you need to be
Yeah.
very responsible if you really get sick, or for example if you don't like to get sick.
Yes, to me, I believe, you know what? Don't be paranoid about it.
Yeah.
And I tell you the truth, sometimes Kay is a little bit paranoid about it. But I tell her, like, and I tell her, babe, you're fine. Like, today we drinking ampalaya juice and moringa juice and apples, and we're making juices. And, and then I also eat a lot of garlic, like garlic cleaves raw.
Mm-hmm.
So, my immune system is built up and we exercise. We got the treadmill, we're using that. So most likely it'll just pass right through us. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the crazy thing is I only stay around Kay. It's only me and her living together. We don't visit family like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make sure we don't visit family because of what's happening. We doesn't know what
Yeah,
if we have it, we don't have
yeah,
it,
yeah,
but what if, you always have a think of advanced thinking.
Yeah.
What if,
yeah, yeah.
um, I want to read the message of Food is Life here. Ate K, save your money. Rapid Visa will ask you all the same questions and request everything from you anyway. You two are very well educated and can read and write. It's easy. We will help you. And he
No,
said also, you will
okay,
get a social security card first with 2 months, then your visa will arrive within 3 months, as we said.
okay, okay. Yeah, so that's what we'll do because it's going on 5 years, and once we process this thing, it'll be smooth sailing because we'll be at the 5th year. Because they like to see that in US. They'll say, "Wow, wait a minute, you went there and lived there for 5 years."
Yeah, that's
So
my
they know,
question.
yeah,
What? How,
they know
how do
we're
you?
not trying to scam the US. They know we're not. We don't need to go there. That's what they want to know. She doesn't need to be here. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's when they'll just say, "Give him everything he wants."
How do you just leave and how do you survive there?
Well,
How do you do
actually, I
that?
have a Mike. I'll bite you on in a minute, but I want to read some of these comments. But I survive here because I work.
You
Oh,
work
you
You
are.
know,
online.
yeah, I work online.
Oh,
We both work
Yeah,
online.
oh wow.
so it's like I'm still a taxpayer. It's like I'm still a taxpayer in the states. You
He
know what I'm
pay
saying?
tax in US.
So they're gonna say, "Wait a minute. So you live there, then you working online, you're still paying taxes to us?" Like, wow, you need to prove this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's what I'm looking forward to.
So you wanna read the comments, Jay?
Yeah, Edward says I recommend everyone use Charles Schwab or Fidelity debit cards when
What is
traveling.
that?
They have reimbursement your ATM fees end of the month. Okay, that's good to know. It's close to the top, and the market's saying, yeah, you need to do a banning video. I got the job talked about last week. So am I moving to Manila in December? I don't know. I don't know yet. The Marquez family. Let me invite on Mike. You love to travel. How you doing, brother?
Hey, how's it going,
Hello.
man?
Good, man. Good. Good to have you on.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I watch your videos all the time.
Yeah, thanks.
Nice
Thanks a
videos.
lot.
I love them. Love them.
Thanks a lot for the support, brother. So, what
Oh
part of
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
world? What part of the world you calling him from?
I'm calling from Ohio, Columbus,
Ohio.
Ohio.
Okay, okay. Good to see you,
Yeah.
man. Good to see you.
Good to
So, how
see
is
you
it out
too.
there where you are right now? How is it out there where you are right now?
Uh, COVID's everywhere and people getting infected. The governor tested. They said he tested positive, but it was a negative.
Mm,
But I think the whole reason for that was because Trump was supposed to come into the state. And he was supposed to meet with
mm-hmm,
Trump. And I guess he
mm.
come up with so he said, "Oh, I got COVID. I can't meet with you." So
Yeah.
that's what I think that's all about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
That's
so
crazy,
yeah,
man. But
man. I
uh-huh.
yeah, I watch your videos, man. I like the first video I seen when you was on the balcony talking about you can't come back to the United States, and I understood why because I was over there for like
Yeah.
3 months, man. I was over there for 3 months, and I enjoyed it and hated to come
Mm-hmm.
back. Really, I did. I
Yeah.
mean, people are friendly. The culture is nice. Food is great. Everybody is nice to you. No one bothers you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna get back over there. My fiance is over there, so
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's real, man. And it's funny because like Filipinos was different. What makes Filipinos so different than the rest of the world, right? When the
Yeah,
kids are babies, most of the time they don't teach them English, right?
yeah.
Kay's niece is what 1 years old now, and they're over there teaching her English. They're teaching her how to say her name in English. They're
Oh
teaching
wow.
her sentences. Yeah, that's how they teach these kids.
Oh
And I've
yeah,
seen the
yeah.
same thing with my younger nephew, Kay's nephew, my nephew too.
Mhm,
I've been around him since he was 1, right?
mhm.
So he was learning English before 1, and he speak full English. He's
That's
been able to
good.
speak English since he was 1 years old, man. So it's different out here. It's different. Like they embrace the American culture more than any country in the world.
Yeah, they do.
More than any country in the world. And also because we had a big military presence out here back in the day, and I'm sure I don't know if you've been in the military, but a lot of guys have. And
No, I haven't been. Yeah, but
yeah,
I
we
know.
got
I
a big
know about the
military
military
presence.
presence. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know about that.
Mhm.
Hoping they keep that treaty going.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
yeah. I'm hoping that they do more schooling online over here because not too long ago they opened up the schools. In some schools, the children tested positive for COVID, and the teachers did, so they had to shut the school back down and quarantine the kids. Those few kids for the 14 days, like they do. But I think they need to do it online. But it's kind of conflicting because some children don't have access to computers to be doing it online. So
Yeah.
I can understand that too. So
Exactly. But there's a lot of schools that are sending them computers, and they're using the budget that Trump gave. I'm not sure if it's still active, but to buy computers for the kids and give it to them.
Yeah, I agree with that, Jay. It's really hard right now to go to school physically, but online in the Philippines is gonna be hard too because of the connection. Like, connecting, the student are gonna have a hard time to connect.
Yeah,
that's one of the challenges.
Yeah, my kids, my girls' kids, they're on school. They're doing school online. So they're doing pretty good too. Youngest son is his birthday was today. Over there, it would have been yesterday.
Okay.
So he just turned 7.
Here?
No, her son. I call him.
Oh, his son. Okay. Yeah, well, he's yours pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Peace City. I don't actually go to a barber. Peace City. I don't go to a barber. Let me see. Oh, no, I was talking to Peace City. He asked a question. I can't see it clearly.
Can you see it clearly?
Hold on. Let me. I think I can. Yeah. I see it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
cool,
the little
man.
family. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, Peace City. I don't go to a barber out here. I cut my own hair, and it's funny because I've been cutting my own hair even before the quarantine. Because they never get the lineup right.
Yeah.
And when I do my own lineup, you see, I did my own lineup. It comes out better.
Oh,
Is that me?
It comes out better. No, that's not you. See, when I do my own lineup,
I line up your back, Jay. Show your back.
Yeah, and Kay lined up the back for me. Like I had to train her. Like, hey, look, just go with the line. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just go with the line. Whatever you see there with the line,
I'm scared.
Just go with the line. Yeah.
Just go with the line and make sure, because you're not a drawer, Kay. If you're not a drawer, you ever cut something straight. She's done arts and crafts, so I said she'll figure it out.
She'll get it.
Yeah. And I don't care how it looks anyway. So
his back.
as long as it's decent. And she went with the line, and yeah, she lined me up today, man. She lined up the back. So I'm not sure. I don't know if you can do that with your Filipino, to where she gives you a shape up, but you got to train them. Hey, babe, I need a haircut. Line us up the best you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I do, P City. And I feel I do a good job.
I was scared before because Jay, is that a clipper, the small one? What do you call that one? The small one. Is that a clipper or
the single blade razors?
No, it's a clipper. It's a clipper.
Oh, the clipper.
It's also a clipper.
Yeah.
It's the one for the face. It's the one for the face.
The trimmer.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's so heavy.
Trimmer, yeah.
I was like, Jay, this is heavy and it's shaking because it's shaking when you turn it on.
Yeah.
I was scared, and he bought a new one recently, like last week, I think. And it's so easy to handle. It's not shaking too much. It's not heavy. So I was comfortable to do it today.
Yeah. The smaller one's
battery
nice.
powered.
Battery power is nice. Yeah.
It doesn't really make noise. It's just like a slight zzz. And she was even shaving my face with it. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, she's comfortable. I need that.
Yeah. Yeah, you plug it in the wall and you're like,
yeah. She messed around and zeke my head with that one.
We want that. We don't want that.
For real.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, Nimsky. Nimki said, please say hello to Mrs. K. You just did yourself, Nimki.
I
Thanks for
remember
showing up.
Ninky Bear. He's your subscriber. Oh, someone give you a super cut
I
from
seen that.
Randall
Randall
R.
R. Randall
Thank
R.
you so much,
Thanks for the
Randall.
support, brother.
I'm in the jet, y'all.
Thanks for the support.
Hey,
Anything is
it's been fun
appreciated.
coming up on your live stream.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
Oh.
And,
brother. Before you go, let me hear that ukulele. Let me hear your ukulele.
Yes.
Stop playing. Hold up.
Because
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Thank you for playing for us.
Today's our first day.
No,
yeah.
okay. If you leave, have a good one, Jeb Jam.
All right.
Are you
Thank
about to leave? Yeah, have a
y'all.
good one.
Bye.
see you
Take
later, man.
care.
All right, bye.
Give that lady a Grammy.
Exactly, right? That was good. That was good.
That was good.
All
Yeah.
right,
My niece
so
got
let me
one
see.
from.
What happened?
My niece has one of those ukuleles. My brother got it for Christmas last year,
Mm-hmm.
and she was running around the house playing it all day, all night. I think she slept with it for a few days.
Yeah.
Playing. I was like, yeah, she's excited.
Yeah, and Prince, thank
Yeah, I
you
missed
for
you. I
joining from
missed
India,
you guys
brother.
last week.
You did?
Yeah, I was checking your comments. Actually, I was listening to you last week. I had missed you guys, and I was checking out the comments and so forth. And the guy came on who was he a police officer or something? He was at
Oh,
work.
Yeah.
Homer.
That's my boy. He actually came here and visited us before. Mm-hmm.
We met him already in the
He did?
He's from
mall.
Ohio. Where you from? He's from Ohio too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is he from Ohio?
So
He looked
he's from
familiar.
Ohio, yeah. You probably seen him. Yeah, he's a police officer. Out
You
there.
look
He
the
patrols
same.
around.
Probably seen him before.
He do look similar. Well, they got a bald head. That's why
You
they look
same
the
a
same.
little bit.
It's a bald head. Yeah, it's a bald head.
Yeah, he
All
looked
black
familiar.
are
He
the
might
same,
be somebody I know. I just, I don't know too much. I can't remember names, but I can remember faces. So
Yeah.
might be familiar. Somebody that I
Yeah,
know. Yeah.
Who knows? He may jump on later. You know, he always stop by and show love when he's not too busy. But
That's
yeah,
cool.
he was telling me, well, if you've seen it, he said it's crazy out there, everywhere,
Yeah, it is.
I'm sure it is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And let me see, expat prepper here. He said, if you have some land in the Philippines and you want a fruit tree, the mulberry tree is one of the fastest to produce fruit over there. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna look into that, expat prepper. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, that's something to look into.
Mm-hmm.
Mulberry tree.
Yeah, what's going on, D Parker?
Hello, D Parker.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking Randall or asking Grim. Your guess is his name is Greamy?
No, no. He's you love to travel. You know Graham. You don't know Graham? From Australia.
No.
Oh, Grammy's asking him.
Graham?
Huh? No, this is not Graham. This is You Love to Travel, Mike.
Yeah, this is You Love to Travel. Yeah, and the other guy who was just on with you guys, he said he went through Rapid Visa. I'm going through Rapid Visa as well.
Okay.
Great service to go through. I mean, I don't have to worry about the paperwork or nothing. They just you fill out an application, they tell you what you need to submit, and I give it to them, and they do the rest. I don't have to worry about nothing else. So
yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I think we should do that too, Jay. We're just gonna do the Rapid Visa, so we don't need to.
Well, I think I would think our process would be different. So we got to talk to them. I don't think I would talk to them.
They do everything. They do everything.
Yeah.
They do visas, K1 visas. They do green cards. They do all that. They do all the paperwork for everything. So just give them a call or talk to them. They have an office there in Manila, right across from the embassy.
I bet they do.
Yeah.
Especially now, because now is they remove the office for processing the visa. They bring it back to US. So if you want to process it, you need to send a letter, something like that. It's like it's not here in embassy no more. So it's like
it's not.
No, it's not no more. So they remove it recently. I think that was this year only, and then I think that was around March this year. So if you want
Mm,
to process it, you need to send a letter, and then they're gonna send it
okay.
back. It's like it's longer now. It's a little bit longer because of that. So
Takes longer to process. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
get lost plugs.
Total
I'm in
cost.
Pasig.
So the Bronx is
I
shut
was looking at.
down. You know what was you saying? You love to travel?
Yeah, I was
No.
reading D. Parker. Total cost
Okay.
of
Okay.
getting a green card through marriage in 2020 is approximately $1,760 for an application living in the United States, or $1,200 for an applicant living abroad.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. So what do you think about the sports,
Mhm.
man?
Well, I've been watching.
Football.
I haven't watched football.
Yeah,
I actually don't watch football. I'm a basketball lover.
yeah, yeah. I am.
I've been
I'm
watching
football lover,
I've been
but I'm
watching
just
the
thinking like how
restart.
they gonna do. Yeah, you ever
How we
seen
gonna do it?
the NBA? Any other NBA
Yeah,
games?
I've been watching all of them. I think what they got to do the same thing the NBA did, but it's going to be a little harder because the football
Right.
field is huge.
Yeah.
So I think what they need to do is they got to try the same thing, but what they doing with the TVs, that's going to be much harder than a football stadium, you know.
That's
But
true.
they need to do it. They need to open it up and have it to where the football players are just on the field and they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
They got to try
Yeah.
something because football makes so much money. They can't lose all that money,
Yeah, that's a lot of money. A lot of
It's a
money.
lot of
And then you
money.
think
A
about
lot.
college. College is a lot of money too.
It is. It is.
Yeah. But I think the schools are opting to play in their own conference as opposed to playing other teams throughout the NCAA tournaments and all that stuff. So they're opting to play in their own conference, and that's going to be something to watch too. If the players test negative,
Yeah.
and they have to test them. They have to test them each and every day because they're practicing now. They have to test them each and every day, and if they're going to play the game, you have to test them before the games too. So it's going to be something to see.
It is. It is. And I want to see how they do it, but they're gonna have to no fans, definitely, and hopefully it's entertaining because a lot of times with sports, the fans make the game.
Yeah, the fans make the game. Yeah.
Yeah. They make
Get them
the
out there on
games.
the big jumbotron, and you see somebody out there.
Exactly. When you see all them fans there, that gives you more. That gives you more. How can I say it? More enthusiasm to run for that touchdown. To actually get that tackle.
Yeah.
You're looking for the cheers, and that's why they do dances in football. It's for the fans. And so when there's no fans, it's gonna be a little different. Same thing. The NBA figured it out though, but the NBA is different. It's a lot smaller. The court is smaller.
It's not smaller, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there's no fans in the NBA.
Yeah.
There's no fans. It's just the players and the coaches.
I remember Jay was laughing. KK, watch them. They're sitting social distancing inside the NBA.
They were social distancing. Yeah,
it was crazy. And let me read this comment real quick. Joe Serrano says, "Hey, brother Jay, what's the best beach town to live that's on the mainland?" I would say, where was we at, Kay? Where they had a good town?
Puerto Galera.
No, not Puerto Galera. No. The town.
Which one?
It's decent there, but it's not it's not big and you can go everywhere. I think where was we at?
Batangas?
No, not Batangas. Not Batangas. Batangas is not really a beach town. It was on not Baraka. What's the other one from Baraka? Everybody go to? No, other one. Not Baraka. What's the other one?
I don't know.
I forgot. My brain is
on the mainland.
Not Puerto Galera. No. What's the other place we've been to out here?
Coron, Palawan.
Coron. No, Palawan. Yeah, Palawan. And Coron. I would say Coron to me, it was the best town because when I was in a town, you know, we actually lived. The reason why I knew it was a great town because we didn't live next to the beach. Remember, we were like maybe 5 blocks off, 5 to 10 blocks off, and it was a good town because we see nothing but foreigners out there. Tons of Australians were out there, nothing but foreigners. In that town, it was like half foreigners, half Filipino. So you find a lot of people there. So you can relate.
Mainland, but is that south?
Well, no, it's
is that south on the mainland?
Well, it's definitely south from where I am, from Manila. It's definitely south. But if you're gonna find something on the mainland in Manila, it will be Batangas. It will be Cavite, which is close to Batangas. It will be there. So if you look at something in Manila,
from, like Imus?
From where?
From Imus, Imus Cavite.
Imus Cavite.
How far is that from?
Well, Imus Cavite, Batangas is right there.
It's very
like
close.
Oh, okay.
Cavite and Batangas are pretty much connected. So
maybe like 30 minutes or maybe like an hour a drive or 30 minutes. It depends if you have your car.
Traffic. It depends on traffic. Yeah. But right now it'll probably be an hour.
Okay.
An hour drive because, you know.
Yeah. Depends on traffic. Yeah, because that's where I lived there.
It's the Cavite. Because from Pasig from Manila going to Batangas, it will take us 2 hours by bus. So sometimes it's not stopping, but but from Cavite to Batangas, that's gonna be like 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
30 to an hour. Yeah. Because that's where I stayed at when I was there, in Imus Cavite.
Yeah. So you were close. You were close by the water then, because you know it's Batangas is what, maybe a half hour to an hour away.
And there's a lot of
a
river in Laguna near Cavite. There's a nice river there.
Yeah.
The price of pork is the cheapest
I've ever seen in Providence right now. It's 100 pesos a kilo. Wow. 100 pesos a kilo. So that's $2 for a kilo of pork. I don't eat pork, but for you guys that do, you know.
They can keep that. Yeah, they can keep that.
Yeah. That's so that is cheap.
I don't know where you are, Jay, so I cannot help you reading it because
I'm up to this one before. Let me see here. Burning Trees is a very good YouTube name. Yeah. Let me see here.
Burning Trees.
No, what's the name? Was Burning Trees. No, the guy was
burning trees.
No, he was burning trees in the backyard. I said, "Wait a minute, you smoking in the backyard?"
You know, I can't stand that smell. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I can't stand that smell.
It stinks. It does stink.
Yeah, I mean, if you had a mulcher where you can just chop it up and make mulch out of it, that'd be great. But some people just choose to burn it.
Yeah. And so David Matthews said, check out Mad Bus Driver, please. David Matthews, I knew who Mad Bus Driver was.
Yeah, he watched him.
But
the one with with the mask. With the mask,
yeah.
And
really?
He's cool, but I'm not that big of a fan of him. Actually, I was subscribed to him for a while, but then every video was the same to me, you know?
Yeah.
Every video is the same. He's like, oh, black guy. He's showing black guys dating Asian woman. And, also white woman and women from all over the place. And that's been a thing forever. You know, that's been a thing since the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Black men were dating women from everywhere. So I don't know. To me, it's nothing new. I mean, of course, he talks about racism and how, pretty much other cultures don't want black men dating women. But it's been happening forever.
Yeah, it has been.
Women from everywhere will always date us, So I don't know. I didn't feel it was that that important. His message, I didn't feel it was that important. So I didn't watch him after that. Yeah. But I believe it's true in everything he's saying. But this has been going on for years that black men have been dating women from all over the world. So that's how I feel about that.
They just love us. That's all it is,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they just love us.
They just love us, and
I'm gonna say again. when you go black, you cannot go back. What is that?
Yeah.
Well,
When
well,
you
you know
go
what?
black, you can't go back. Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
happens? It's the crazy thing. Women watch porn too, right? Women watch porn too,
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
you see on porn is BBC this, BBC that,
You see that? Yeah.
What's
and
BBC?
no, okay, okay, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later.
I ain't gonna say that. You tell him, Jay. I ain't
What
saying that.
is that a news? Is
No,
that a
okay,
news? I don't watch
okay.
porn day. You know, I
She
don't
don't
watch
watch porn. She
porn.
don't watch porn. She don't watch porn. But
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, that's all you see, and you know, and women are fans. They're
Mhm.
fans. You know, that's all I gotta say. They're fans. So you know, that's what they expect. That's what they they look forward to a lot of times. And even if they don't choose to do it because of racism, they do it behind closed doors. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so that always be the same. You know, and
Where that girl's going? Where you going? I'm just going to the store. I'll be back in a few hours.
yeah.
Out of town with that BBC. Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Is that a news? BBC News.
No. Okay.
Now
In
you
UK.
are turning
It's
into
K-
BBC News.
Okay. It's BBC is big black penis.
But it's C. What's the C there? It's BBC.
Cock. Cock.
Ah, okay. So stupid. I'm so stupid.
She made me say it. I didn't want to say it. She made me say it.
Oh, you will.
Thank you,
YouTube,
Kay.
we're gonna, ano.
No, they won't, because it's not. I didn't curse. That's not a curse.
It's not. It's not.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah, it's not a curse. Yeah, but Dave Matthews
Oh my
says
God.
here. He said, you guys are always on point with helping people. That's what you're supposed to do. Thank you, brother. That's
Yeah,
live
yeah.
with me right now.
That's
And,
That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help out everybody. You know, it's not one. It's not one for yourself. We're supposed to be here to help everybody else.
Hi,
Exactly.
Reginald.
And Kay, another one.
Hello, Lee.
And,
Me too.
And Lee D. Parker says, "What's up? Please do a forum with you, Mad Bus Driver, and Filipino Pia. All three of you can do a great open forum." Don't get me wrong. I would love to. I would do a forum with him now. I would do a forum with him.
Mhm.
I don't mind that. You know, I just that I agree with his views. Just it became. Am I using? I don't know if I'm using redundant when it's too much.
Mhm.
And I was like, nah. I couldn't watch it. It was like the same video. And that would be cool though. It would be cool. I reached out to him actually in the past, but he didn't reach back out. It's funny too. He didn't reach back out, right? And I had more subscribers than him. I was shocked. I was like, you don't reach out. You don't want to speak with a brother that's
Mhm.
in another part of the world.
Mhm.
And but it's cool though. It's cool.
Yeah.
But let me see. Signing out, Chocolate Thunder. Let me see. And in Curryville, Alabama, it's tough. Lots of respect to keep this SEC football alive. America needs this football. That's true.
Yeah, we do. We do. We love football.
America needs
basketball,
football. Yeah, but no, football is definitely it has to be back. I love ball. I would love to see basketball back more because I'm not a football fan. But I'm a football fan because I've played football. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've watched football games. I've watched the Super Bowl forever. I'm not into it because I play basketball more.
Yeah.
So I'm into the sports I play usually, even though I've played tackle football all my life. But that wasn't a sport I wanted to pursue. So that's probably what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, if I don't get through all these comments, sorry, because you guys are showing some love in here today. I'm telling you.
There have a lot of comments.
Yeah, you guys are showing love. I appreciate it, man.
I think everybody couldn't wait for you guys to come back online live because I think most of the people were on there last week. There was quite a few on last week, but I think they came back this week and couldn't wait. So you have a lot of comments.
Yeah, no, and I'm proud of that because it's hard because you come to YouTube for this. I'll be honest, you come to YouTube for people to watch. Of course, you want to make money on YouTube,
Yeah.
But that's not the number one reason. I really wanted to show my life because I came here, and it's funny. I didn't even think of starting this channel. My boy told me to start it.
Really?
I was actually already in the Philippines, and when I decided to do it, he had to convince me. He said, Jay, you got a great personality. He said, yo, man, I see these guys in the Philippines, and all they do is fight with each other. And he's like, I know you're not like that, you know.
What are they fighting for?
It's true.
What are they fighting
no,
for?
man, no, you don't know. There's certain people here that know, and they see what's going on. Like I'm sure D Parker has seen, and Randall. Thanks for the support, brother. And Randall has seen, and even the Jay Maverick show. But no, these expats out here, they fight with each other. Not so much no more. I don't know because I don't watch them. But the wildlife knows they all fight back and forth, and oh no, you're wrong about this, and you know, you got guys like Peter Vanderveer was the most famous for it, you know.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say his name is because everybody knows him, and everybody hated him. Everybody wanted to beat him up, but I thought I had no problem with the guy, you know. I actually commented on his channel, was like, "What's up? You know, if you ever get Manila, holla at me." And he contacted me, but you know, at the time I wasn't ready to meet him, so I didn't meet him. But no, you know, I watch people as I've seen, as my boy pointed out to me. That's when I started knowing about the other expats.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I didn't look at it before I came. The reason why I came to the Philippines, I've been talking to a Filipina for what, a year and some change. And I said, I need to go see her. It's about time. You know?
Yeah, and Kay is crying already. That's why you come.
Yeah. That's what did it. Yeah. She was
No, I was here since May 2015, and then he came around November 2015, and then one day I woke up, I was crying. I was like, "When you gonna come here? It's already November, you know.
yeah.
When you coming here?" So he booked a ticket after a few like a week or two. He booked a ticket right away, and then he appeared.
And he never turned back.
Never returned.
My man.
That's what happened, man. That's exactly what happened. It was a blessing, you know. It's definitely a blessing. You know, for me to move here, because I got to see the culture for what it was, and the reason why I got to see it for what it was is I stayed here and I had no plan on going back. You know, I had no plan on going back no time soon, and I think that's what made me. I was forced to embrace the culture because when I first came, I was shocked. It was a culture shock for me. It was a culture shock because it looked like New York in the late 70s and 80s, like in certain places. You know, it was crazy. It's like you went from. It looked like New York because you go from the city, it's nice, right? That's how it was like Makati, some areas in Pasay, but then you go to the other side of Pasay, you go to the other side of Pasig.
Yeah.
It looked like the 70s, man.
The 70s. Yeah. When I stayed out in I went out to Makati. I stayed at the Gramercy.
Yeah.
For a few nights. I walked up and down Makati. I was at peace because I seen security just about on every corner. You know, I know that's the financial district of the Philippines, and they're going to have security because they're very serious about their money. So I walked up and down the street, felt at peace. Didn't have to worry about nothing. Didn't have to worry about anybody. Seen some beautiful sights. Went over by Greenbelt. Seen some nice restaurants. Some nice. There's a small park over there. I can't remember the name of it. Aeon or Elia or something. I can't remember the name of it.
Ayala?
Yeah, Ayala. Yeah.
Ayala.
Yeah. Nice little park, man. So yeah, I like Makati.
Yeah.
Very peaceful, very nice, friendly people, and all that stuff. So
yeah, I like Makati too. Well, I pretty much lived there, right? We was in my Pasay.
Yeah, because we were one right away.
Yeah.
Jay, when he first arrived here, we went to like Jollibee, and he said, "Why is so dirty in here?" Because there's a lot of people in US. You throw away your garbage. Yeah, but when he arrived here, he said, "Why is so dirty in here? I don't like to eat here because there's a lot of plates on all of the table is not being cleaned yet by the waiter."
Yeah,
so it's like. That's my first reaction. He doesn't know,
Yeah, I know. Usually, when I get there, I've been back and forth to the Philippines. Oh my gosh, since 2015. I think I've been there maybe 4 or 5 times. Stayed 3 months when I was there before.
Mhm.
I usually, when I go nowadays, when I go, I have a driver who takes me to and from wherever I need to go.
You rent a car.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, I have a driver. His name is Rafael
Mm.
Mendoza, and I call him and let him know when I'm coming into town. He'll meet me at the airport,
Mhm.
take me wherever I need to go. Pay him, give him a little bit of money, help him out. Because that's what we're here for, to help each other. So.
Mhm.
Actually, that's better because if you book a Grab, you're gonna spend the same thing because if you go from one place to another, you're gonna spend more actually if you book a Grab. So it's better if
Yeah.
you have your own driver in a car.
Pretty much.
Mhm.
I consider him as being a friend anyway. So whenever I go any place, I always invite him. Come on, man, let's go get something to eat. Come with us. Let's go shopping. Let's do something together. So it's not really a ride share or a Grab, but
Mhm.
yeah. Whenever I go out, get there, I invite him to go places with us. Give him a little bit of money and stuff because I know everybody
Mhm.
needs help every now and then. So.
Yes,
Mhm.
of course. Jay, I want to shout out Mr. Mister. He gave us a super chat. He said, I've been considering my first time in PH will be Baguio, but I am not sure if there's much excitement there. If there's a much excitement there. You see
Well,
it?
Baguio, I'll tell you in Baguio, me and Kay sit out there for a week, and we like to do that in certain parts of the Philippines, like say especially in Baguio, because Baguio it
I
reminded me
love
a lot of New
Baguio.
York because it's cold there,
Is it?
and at nighttime, yeah, at nighttime because it's up in the mountains.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
to get to
Higher
Baguio,
elevation.
you're traveling up, and at night and in the morning it would be freezing sometimes. I
I
felt
know,
like I was
I
back in New
love
York.
it.
And you got to wear a hat, and I had a hoodie out there. But
Wow.
the way the city is, I felt like I was really like in the city somewhere in the States
Mm.
because it was
Mhm.
cold, and it was cold. They had all of the buildings around, pretty much everywhere, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I felt like I was back home in New York for a while.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Only thing is a lot of hills in Baguio. Like, everywhere we went, it was a hill.
Yeah, we're very tired.
Yeah. It was like a
Walking like
workout.
this, exercise every
Yeah.
day. They're going high heels like this, like we're wearing rubber shoes, but it's like you always have exercise daily, even though you just
Yeah.
wanna go around.
Yeah, and out there we met another YouTuber called Dedion.
Mm-hmm.
Lucy,
The
Harris.
FLM blogger. We met her, and
Who?
she's FLM blogger. That's somebody out here. To
Oh, okay.
Francis Leo
Francisco
Marcos.
Marcos.
He's in jail right now.
Oh, wow.
He's in jail, and he's from Baguio.
Oh, okay.
He's from Baguio, and we went shopping out there, which we won't do again. They have like at the night you can get the at the night market you can get like used clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And out there, they had a lot of used like older coats and stuff that maybe foreigners left there
Yeah.
or that gave away or something like that. They had a lot of old coats, like you would see Nautica coats
Mm-hmm.
and things like that. They had some good older sweaters too, which I bought 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it had other stuff too that my wife bought, but we wouldn't do it again because it's COVID situation. You don't know what's living in them clothes,
And them clothes, yeah. Because if you get them,
Yeah.
if you get them now, you best to wash them right
Mhm.
after you get them.
Mhm.
Don't put them on. Make sure
Yeah.
you wash them. But yet and
Oh,
still,
definitely.
you don't know. You don't know.
Yeah. I just don't want to get them.
Yeah.
Plus, a lot
Especially
of times
now.
the clothes they smell.
Yeah.
I usually don't get most clothes because they smell like. I get the ones usually that don't have a smell to it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because the ones that smell, they could have been sitting for years and they never been washed.
But it's
You
so
know?
cheap there. Like the
Yeah, it
clothes
was. It
like
was.
5 pesos, 10 pesos,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. That is.
50
Yeah.
pesos. Yeah, it's very cheap. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
this is heaven. It's so cheap here
Yeah, it was because like a sweater in US they'll be like
for
$30. You would
shopping.
get
Oh,
for like
yeah.
$1. You get a
Really?
sweater that's
Wow.
$30. Yeah, for $2.
That
So I
is
was like,
cheap.
oh yeah, I gotta get. Yeah, I said I gotta get some of this stuff. I had to, and I still got it too because I never wore it because I'm where it's hot. That's where we at.
Yeah.
And
So
so
you gonna-
2 guns to you, huh?
Planning,
What happened?
planning to open up a shop for big men, selling
Yeah,
big men
I am.
shirts. Because when I was
Yep.
over there, man, I couldn't find no shirts that fit 3X. No, we don't have that.
Yeah, I'm looking to
What is
do
this?
that.
This is a 2X. no, that's that. We don't have that. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm a big guy,
Yeah.
so they
Well,
only have.
yeah. You got to go to the mall only in the mall.
I even go to the mall. They still don't have it. If it says
They
2X,
do.
3X, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't fit
Well,
like a 2X, 3X.
They got them in SM Mall, Robinson's Mall. They have a big and tall
A-
section.
And as
Yeah.
SML, you're just gonna ask. They have a really big size, like it's really big.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need to ask them. They usually point you to the right direction, and it's really big.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it is.
Really
huge.
big. Yeah, because I mean, like, you don't have a big section. You have a basketball team with tall players. What, they don't shop here? Where they shop at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the only
Well,
thing
they
is the
get-
design is not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, some of it's okay, but that one, say if you get you're gonna pay U.S. prices. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much, because
So,
they have
it's-
to import it. They have to pay that import fee. So you're gonna
Exactly.
pay a little bit more than what a regular size shirt would be.
Exactly.
I mean, that's
say-
understandable. I'd pay it. It's no problem. But
Yeah,
that's fine first.
and that's the thing. That's what you're gonna get it mostly is foreigners or people that know they can't buy clothes anywhere else, so they're gonna pay it.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah,
gonna pay
shout
it.
out to Wallace Life. He bought merch of Jay.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, that's one thing. He got my merch,
Yeah.
and he got a
Big
2X,
size.
Yeah, 2X.
and the 2X was
Because
like it could
he-
fit somebody
he
that's like 6'5".
China.
It's funny he put it
Mhm.
on, right? Yeah, he put it on, and it was hanging on him. And I
Wow.
said, yeah. And I said, wow, these shirts are, they're really good. I gotta buy some more myself and we're gonna start winning my videos
Okay.
because I don't promote it really. I don't promote it. Like I'm just not one of them YouTubers that say, oh hey guys, buy my merch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
so
when
corny to
I
me.
start traveling again, I'm gonna start doing some YouTube videos. This
Yeah.
COVID
man.
is really putting a damper on my travel plans. I really tell you.
Yeah.
I like to go every place. I've been to Singapore and different other places.
Mm-hmm.
But when I get back out there and this thing is actually kind of, died down and
Mm-hmm.
start doing YouTube videos. That's why I said I had a travel channel. I mean, I had a travel website, but when
Mm-hmm.
when the COVID hit, went
Mhm.
from here to here, just
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Everything
gonna
did,
start doing, everything did. So I
Mhm.
just figure I'd just start doing YouTube videos to let people see what the world is like. Because on my website, I just tell people, there's a whole world out there,
Mhm.
waiting for you to see it. So get
Yeah.
out there, just do it.
Yeah, and it's an art to it with YouTube. You got to search like the right keywords to add, and
Mhm.
you got to come up with the right titles,
Mhm.
and it has to be something. And then you got to check. You got to check Google and YouTube trends,
Mhm.
to see what's trending, and also you search other videos and say, okay, what angle can I take? What keywords could I use? And you do that with man, it's like I'm so brain dead right now. What's the name of that thing?
What?
The one that you're supposed to use.
I forgot. vidIQ. If you are
vidIQ,
a
exactly.
YouTuber, is really helpful because it will give you a suggestion for tags. Because it's very important if you're uploading your video, you need to put some tags. Because when people go to YouTube, if they search Manila and you have the tags, you will be in the result. Especially if your video get trending. So vidIQ is really helpful for the
Mhm.
YouTuber.
Okay.
And also thumbnail, of course. Thumbnail is like you need to be like.
I want to get
Extra.
that one giggle that I knew you had. Remember you had on your video.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
funny,
yeah,
right?
When I was over there, man, I'm telling you, when I was over there in 2018, the girl I was seeing at the time, she kept watching that show. It was so annoying. I'm like, why are they doing this? Yeah. Now, I
what's
can't
funny?
get that out of my head, and I'm like, I need to use that line on some of my videos because some things look funny, and I just want to put that in there.
You know what's crazy?
Mhm.
I think it's good. I think the laugh is good. I love it.
Yeah,
But out here, you have some vloggers for everything they do.
Yeah.
I'm walking to the store. Oh man, my friend is sick.
yeah.
Yeah,
that,
so
that's overkill. But you know,
yeah,
it's good when you have it at a certain point in your videos, but not on
yeah, it is.
every video. But you know,
Yeah,
certain
it
videos
is.
that you put it in. But I was out there when I was out there. I was like, she's watching this, and every time I turn around, that little sound kept coming up. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
this is funny, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, let me see. How much do
Choose a
he said?
lawyer.
How much
Who's
do
trying to
clippers
do a lawyer?
cost? That oh no. D Parker was suggesting to go with a lawyer that's local, and it's true. Sometimes the locals are good help, but
Yeah.
you got to make sure it's the right one. D Parker, I would love for you to tell us about your experience with the dealing with a lawyer here. I've never dealt with a lawyer here, but D Parker has, so he knows more about it.
Mm-hmm.
So how much do clippers cost there? If I stay a month, I may have to cut my own hair. Well, you can get clippers for cheap. How much? Kay, how much I paid for my clippers? I think I paid for my one clippers. I paid
3,000. 2,500.
no. How much for the small one? How much for the small one?
Maybe like 1,500.
Okay, and I paid 2,500 for both.
No. Let me see. I think
2,500 for the big one. Yeah.
I can give you the ano. Let me see. I still have the bag. Wait.
Yeah. So yeah,
Because
Kay got the
clippers
receipts for me.
they don't cost that much here.
Yeah, they don't.
No, they
So you
don't.
can get them pretty much the same
You
price.
get 'em
It's pretty
probably
much the same price.
pretty much the same price. That's how I was thinking.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same price, depending on what brand you get.
Yeah, because a lot of times the reason why it's gonna be the same price is because they're U.S. companies. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like it's from Remington, and I think Remington is a U.S. company.
Mm-hmm.
So it could have been 50, like it could have been 50, and that's on the high end.
That's the
But
high end. Yeah. I used to
I
get
want to
wall
make sure.
when I used to have hair.
Ball,
But
yeah.
I don't have now. Yeah, I used to
Mhm.
get wall because they were already adjustable.
Yeah. Let's see here. It says so. Passport. Let's see who this is. D Park. I've not been back since 2015, but we plan on going after restrictions lifted. I heard it changed quite a bit. Oh yeah, it's funny because when they open up the country,
It's
they're gonna be like, man,
crazy.
it's gonna be a zoo at the airport.
Man. Yeah, Remington.
It's gonna be a zoo, and it's gonna be crazy. But that's good for the Philippines because all of the money's gonna come in like crazy.
Come flooding in. Yep. And
In
I'm be
one-
booking
yeah,
my
one shot.
tickets. Trust me.
Yeah.
Because well, depending on how long it's going to take for the process, because I sent my application into immigration in March. I
Mhm.
haven't heard back from them yet. Depending on when I hear back from them and have her embassy interview,
Mhm.
hoping to be able to bring her back here by next year. So
Okay.
sometime between when she gets that paper saying that she can come to the United States, I'm spending a few weeks out there. So it's going, like I said, when they open it up, it's going to be crazy. And I'm trying to get myself over there soon.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, man. No, it's true. It's gonna be a zoo.
Yeah.
And prepare because I think that's gonna drive the price up.
Yeah.
I think the price is gonna go up like crazy. But if you guys really want to come, I'm sure you'll pay, and they know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think the prices are gonna rise. But at least they can make their money back, because they took a big loss, I
Yeah.
guess.
Especially the hospitality industry.
Exactly.
Yep.
Well, Duterte said that there are going to be a vaccine by December. He said before
Mhm.
it's January, and then in his,
I would
I don't know if in Sona it's like around December. So
around
Mhm.
December. Yeah, because I was reading the ABS CBN, and they were
Mhm.
saying that Russia was going to provide the Philippines with the vaccine by September.
oh,
Mm.
by September, okay.
I wouldn't trust it.
Me neither.
Well, the one
Me
that
neither.
Duterte said is from China.
Yeah, I
The
wouldn't
one-
trust it. That's too soon.
Me neither. And I hope they don't force people to take the vaccine when they come in the country,
Mhm.
Yeah.
because you don't know what you're taking.
Yeah, you don't. I
And
mean,
most times vaccines. What happened?
if they can't find a cure for the common cold, what do you think they're going to find with this vaccine? Because this,
No
I'm
cure.
telling you, it's going to be around for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's basically I tell people when it first started out, I said this is the flu on steroids.
It is, and it's gonna stay.
Yep.
So what's happening is, and this is why it's a little bit of a scam, right? It is. You still can get it. People still die. But it's the same with the flu. If you get the flu and you have a weak immune system, most likely you will die. Most likely you will. That's why so many people die every year. The people that have weak immune systems that are dying from the flu, just like they were dying back in the day. You know, when the flu spread, and almost the whole world, you know, got the flu and died back then. The Spanish flu and all that stuff.
Spanish flu, 100 years ago. Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, it's the same thing. It's just that now we're not only eating pig and we're not only eating salted pig and crackers. You know, we got vegetables out here. We have natural foods. It's always been there, but people weren't using it. But some people were, and those are the people that were living. You know what I'm saying? When the flu was hitting, the people that was eating the veggies and eating raw and eating most of the healthy stuff, they wasn't dying from the Spanish flu.
Right.
But everybody else was eating pork, you know, eating all this unnecessary stuff. And it's the same. Don't get me wrong. If you eat McDonald's, you're not going to die. But if you eat McDonald's every day, you're in trouble.
Yeah. That's like this one guy, man. He is a young guy. I can't remember how old he was. I think he just got out of high school. He might have been still in high school. But they said he drank so much caffeine and so many energy drinks, he died from it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's why too much is really, you know, it's very dangerous. Too much of everything is not
too much
good.
of anything is not good for you.
I remember I was in the store, right? I was in a store here, and it was a Filipino kid, right, kid? And I got a 5-hour energy, and he was like, "Oh well, no, you know, when I took one of those, I got sick when I was drinking that. When I was drinking energy drinks." And then I said, "You don't get sick from energy drinks." I said, "How many energy drinks were you drinking in the day?"
Yeah, see? Yeah.
That's probably why you're sick. I'm like, if you have one energy drink, you'll be fine. Even if you have one a day, you'll be fine. But if you eat having one after the other, you might die. You know? But certain people don't understand. They don't understand. They think it's like a regular soda. And they think they can drink it like that. Or they think they even can drink it like coffee. Because if you have 5 coffees
you can
a day, you can live with that.
Yeah.
But if you have 5 coffees that have what I forgot what the name of that is. What is it? Caffeine? Not caffeine. It's something called caffeine. One of them things you're not supposed to have. I got other stuff in it. You know.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember, but somebody correct me if they know what I'm talking about. But there's certain caffeine products that have additives in it, and you're not supposed to have too much of that. Like what's in the energy drink. That kind of, I forgot what it's called, but one of y'all probably know. But yeah, anyway,
Yeah, you're asking about the price. There's no price here. I cannot see the box no more. So I mean the paper bag, but this is like around 2.5. And the paper one, you spend like almost 4,000 for the two, like more, almost 4,000.
Excuse me, y'all. Just see, I know it's right now it's 3 in the morning here.
Yeah, it's 3 in the afternoon here.
So I'm out of it. And I think I'm gonna have to end the live in when it hits 2 hours. Because I'm out of it. Like I have to I gotta make calls after this too.
Say fiance visa charge 500 to do paperwork to get her to US and 500 to do paperwork to get green card. But USCIS and biometric charge big fees also.
Yeah, I would think so.
Let's see, I'm located in Florida. I use a local lawyer here. Most will work for you. Jeb Jim Rose said, "What's up, Wallace Life?"
Yeah, shout out to Wallace Life.
Yeah, a lot of people know my brother Wallace Life. Make sure you subscribe to him. He's doing videos about the Philippines, also about how he's living right now in the US with his Filipina. He's planting.
Planting.
He's planting as well, which is, you know, a great thing to do right now, especially to plant your own vegetables and fruits, you know, live healthy, and even try to get a bigger garden, you know, in the future, to where you don't have to rely so much on society, you know.
Yeah.
Because that's what the world is coming down to. To be honest with y'all, this is the first of sorrows, and it's gonna get better for a little while, but then it's gonna get 10 times worse.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the governments are doing this with us. This, give a little bit, and then they're gonna take back so much more. Give a little bit more, take back so much more. So, yeah, it's coming. Not saying it's gonna come next year, but it's gonna come. And so Kay read this one already, where Deep Parker said the total cost of getting a green card through marriage is probably $1,760 for an applicant living in the United States, or $1,200 for an applicant living abroad. Do fiance visa first.
There's a lot of comments that you're not reading.
Yeah, no.
I can't
I'm
even
so
see
far
it
back.
on the comment section no more because I'm using the phone only, so I
Mhm.
cannot see where you are. There's a comment
Oh
that
yeah,
says,
you won't. I don't.
No, I cannot. I cannot see it no more where you are, so I cannot follow you. But anyway, you can just read. What is that? Why is the United States hating on the Philippines so tough? The U.S. has gotten really strict on the Philippines entering. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When they transfer the processing of the visa to back to US, I
Mhm.
think that's why he mentioned that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, the relationship with the Philippines and U.S.
It is.
The Philippines is so welcoming to U.S. people, and I don't
The
know.
US is.
It's like the opposite.
I know. We should be like from Mexico because they can enter.
No, it's true. Like
They can
it
just
is true.
enter there easily.
I have nothing against Mexican people. I love Mexican people, but Philippines is so much. They're very influenced. Like
Mhm.
the shows in the Philippines are the same as like the shows in Mexico. So if you
Mhm.
watch telenovela, same thing you're gonna find here. Only thing though, and I love Mexican people, is that I feel like if the Philippines was where the Mexico is, you would have so many foreigners that are Filipinos in the country, which you already do
Mhm.
anyway,
Mhm.
that speak English. It would be much different. The Mexicans, they have a line, press
Yeah.
2 for Spanish. There would be
Yeah.
no press 2 for Spanish.
No.
Straight up real.
Press 2 for Filipino.
Yeah, and not even
Yeah.
Filipino. Yeah, but it probably would be that. But it'd be
Yeah.
all English. It'll be all
Mhm.
English.
All
For the
English. Yeah.
Filipinos to make sure, like, make sure you learn English today, little Tito. Make sure you learn. As soon as they won, that's how they are. You have to learn English now because so when you go to US, you are ready. And I'm telling you, it will be different. It'll be no
Mhm.
press 2 for Spanish. That wouldn't be. It would be just English and customer service and sales. That would be it.
That'd be it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because in our education here in the Philippines, the only time you speak Tagalog is if you're learning Filipino subjects. So
Yeah,
math is English, English is English, of
English.
course,
Mhm.
science, English, history,
Mm.
English. So that's the reason we are easily to adapt with the second language, which is English.
Well,
Mhm.
that's
My
because
fiance,
it's since
she's an
birth.
English
That's
teacher.
why
Yeah.
it's since birth with y'all. Like, in order for you to get an education, you gotta learn English.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can't get an education without learning English out here. That's
That's
crazy.
true. That's true. My fiance,
Like,
she's an English teacher. She just
yeah.
she just finished her degree
Hmm.
in June. Last June. This June.
Did she took did she take the board exam already? The
That's the
uh,
next step, the board exam.
oh,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm also an English teacher.
Oh yeah.
Because
Oh, you two will get
Bachelor of
along just fine.
Secondary. Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English. And I already took the LET way back 2016.
Yeah.
2006 pala. 2006, not 2016.
Okay. Yes, I think exactly what she did. What she took.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Major in English.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I married Kay. To be honest with you, she had know-how. Like, to me, I couldn't marry I could, but I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't marry to myself. I couldn't marry a woman in the province that never did nothing in her life.
Yeah. You want to marry
Like
who's
somebody with know-how.
know-how equal to what you would do or know how to do, and better be able to better you in the same process.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And that's how my girl is with me. I mean,
Yeah.
She's
I
everything.
want it to be equal. I want it to be equal.
Mhm.
And I didn't want to have somebody where it's like I got to do everything, and then actually it's crazy. This woman has made me lazy, man. Don't get me wrong. I cook and I clean.
Yeah.
I cook and clean. So I believe, as a man, I'm independent.
Mhm.
But as far as like, I don't have to clean that much. Of course, I don't have to cook that much. Even though I cook a lot because I love to cook.
Yeah.
My laundry's always done. It's crazy. So this is the day for me, right? So say if I wake up late, right? I
Yeah.
wake up, say the clothes could be done, right?
Mhm.
Food could be ready. Then on top of that, my YouTube video is edited.
Okay,
I edited
you
my
gotta give
video.
him something, dude.
Right? And then if I gotta go to immigration, she got my paperwork ready for me already. I'm like, damn. So what happened with me is it made me a little bit lazy now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Spoiled.
But
Just kidding.
I'm
Spoiled.
still
She got
I'm
you
still
spoiled.
motivated. I'm spoiled, man. I'm spoiled. And I gotta
Yeah.
slow it down sometimes. I'm like, hey, I can do it.
Yeah.
I can do it like I did before use. Like she's starting to think now it's to the point where no, she knows though. She knows. But it's
Yeah.
like I'm retarded here.
Huh?
And it's like I'm retarded. This is what I'm
No.
not using my no, okay, no, I am because I'm not saying I don't have to look at paperwork. I don't have to look at nothing. It's
Mhm.
like it's all taken care of.
It's all
Even the
taken care of, yeah.
bills. Even the bills. She keeps track of all the bills.
No, I'm
Okay,
I'm really in order with that, especially the bills. We need to pay the bills right away, like on time, like this one.
She is on point. What?
Yeah, yeah. And it's the time I gotta calm her down. She's like a drill. Like, babe, no, we got to pay the bill. We got to pay the bill. I'm like, babe, just chill. That bill can wait till tomorrow. No, has to be on time, Jay. Has to be on time. I'm like, but no, it's true. It helped me because I used to have late payments. I don't have late
Oh
payments
man.
anymore.
Yeah.
I don't have that no
late
more.
payments Nope.
Yeah,
Not
nope.
since you met Kay.
You too.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
But
Yep.
since I met Kay, no more. Nope. Things
Mhm.
I'm on top of things more now. So that's
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 good.
what I
That's a
wanted though. That's
blessing.
what I wanted.
That's what
That's
you.
what I wanted.
That's not what you wanted. That's what
That's
you
what I needed.
needed.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is what I needed. Yeah, yeah.
And that's what God gave you. What you needed. So
Exactly. And that's what it is. So, and I suggest that for a lot of guys, sometimes what you want is not what you need. What you want. Don't get me wrong. You can come over here and find a supermodel that will be with you. But then when you get her to the U.S., she may leave you.
Yep.
And then
That's
guys
true.
go on and go, oh no, can't trust Filipinos. They scam me.
Yeah, you didn't search for the right one. Number one, you
Yeah.
gotta wait. You gotta wait.
But then at the same time, it's two-sided because you can still find that beautiful Filipina that's the best one you ever seen in your life that would be faithful to you too.
Yep.
Mhm.
Because it's not where they're from, it's the woman. You know what I'm saying? And same thing, like a lot of guys, you can find even a woman in the U.S. that's like that too. It's just harder. That's the only thing.
It is harder. Yeah.
It's harder, but you can find it though. You can find it.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I don't want nobody think, oh, the woman from my country is not nothing. Well, that's not so much true. It's just that it's harder to find. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's harder to find. And let me see. I'm skipping some comments because I'm reading so many. You see, P. That's crazy. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Virtual fans, Palawan. Gotta roll. Y'all be safe. Okay. Thanks for coming, Mike Berry. And I'm not gonna get to all these comments today, y'all. Just to let you know.
I know you said you're about to sign out. I'm gonna let you go because
yeah, for sure.
you
man,
got to
for
do
sure.
some calls.
Oh yeah, thanks for staying on for so long. You love to travel, man. You stayed on for a while.
Thank you.
Man, no problem. No problem. We can do it again next week.
Yeah, I'll be
I
here next
have a
week.
question
come
though.
through.
Yes.
Are you half black and half white?
No.
You're black?
Yeah.
Or
Okay, you don't look white.
no, because it's color, Jay. I don't know. Maybe
Okay, that's a question you ask somebody like me. Like me, like say if I was to half black, half white, you could see it because I'm white.
no, because
white
it's a little bit. It's not dark. He's brown, so he's not dark. So.
No.
Well, I got
Okay.
some Indian in me because
And
it's
thank you. I'm happy you said Indian.
Indian.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
You said it. You said it. He's
some
Indian.
because see at certain
All
parts.
of us
Well,
do.
actually, at this time of the year, sometimes my skin will turn a little bit red.
Oh wow.
Brother,
Yeah.
no, we're all Redskins, man.
Yeah.
That
Well, yeah.
see, the slavery thing is false, brother. We
Mhm.
were in the U.S. first, and I said it last week. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth
Plymouth
Rock
Rock landed
landed
on
on
us.
us.
Yep.
That's what he's talking about. When
Yep.
Martin Luther King, the reason why they killed Martin Luther King, because it wasn't I have a dream. It's because he was talking about them going over there and taking our land. We
Mhm.
were the farmers that taught the white people how to farm. You get what I'm saying? And no
Yep.
offense against the white people, but we taught the ones that came to U.S.
Mhm.
And we were the Indians that were there, brother. We were
Yep.
the ones.
Yeah.
Like
Because
I
we were
seen
already
too many
over
pictures.
here.
Yeah, I seen too many pictures of them showing Indians looking like Onyx, looking like people from Onyx, and you see Indians looking like what's the name? The dude that's on what's the black dude that's on the show on the talk show, the sports show.
There's a
The
lot of
big black
sports show.
dude, the football player, you know.
Oh, you talking about
Retired.
Dag, is I'm tipping my tongue. Dag, I can't remember his name. He does a
Start with
commentary with this other guy, doesn't he?
Yeah, with the other guy. Yeah. But if you look it
Yeah.
up, if anybody knows his name, you look him up. They got Indian pictures that look like him. So it's false that we came from Africa. It's funny because they got slaves from Africa, right? This
Mhm.
was research that was actually done. And big ups to his channel too. And I forgot his channel name, so I'm so tired. But I'll definitely post it in a live after this. But this guy, he showed proof how we were Indians. He was showing reports on when they brought an African slave over, right?
Mhm.
When it wasn't that many African slaves over there. They tried to bring in African slave boats, and they didn't bring it. The reason why, because we were already there helping them, and we weren't slaves.
Mhm.
Like slavery is not real. We weren't slaves. They made contracts with us because it was our land. So the way that they fooled us was to give us contracts. We didn't understand paperwork.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And they fooled us and robbed the country from up under the Indians, which was the black people that are there. That's why your skin is red, brother. You're a redskin. All of us, most of us are redskins. When you look at an African, a true African, they look nothing like a black person, brother. That's a reason.
He's really dark.
It's
Really
It's a
dark.
reason why. It's a reason why we don't look like Africans. It's not
Mm.
because we came from Africa, brother. We came from the U.S. That was our land, man.
Already our
The
land.
U.S.
They
was
took it
our
from
land.
us. Yep.
And
Conned
they
us
had
out
to,
of it.
exactly, and they had to
And push-
kill Martin Luther King
Yep.
and Malcolm X because they were preaching it.
Yeah.
They were preaching it.
Killed the Indians, pushed them back on the reservation, keep them
Yeah.
quiet, is give them a casino and some liquor,
Mm-hmm.
and they
But
stay
no,
quiet.
Those are different Indians, though. They're not the same culture of Indians. But we were there with them. Like you can see pictures of us with those Indians that are light up.
Mm-hmm.
And those ones were more in Mexico. But yeah, the Indian culture is mixed. So you had people that were more white, but no white Indians, like that were more light skinned, like my
Mhm.
complexion.
Right.
And then you had people that were darker, like your complexion. And then you
Right.
had people that were crispy black too.
Mm-hmm.
We had crispy black Indians, we had red Indians, Indians my complexion,
Mhm.
even Indians your complexion, Kay.
Yeah, of course. There's
So, yeah,
different
all
colors.
races. Exactly. So it's a lot. Slavery is a lot, and they teach it in high school. So when you grow up, you always feel disenfranchised and less important
Mm-hmm.
when the country was stolen from us. And the reason why they killed Martin Luther King and they killed Malcolm X was to quiet that, that was our country. They were
Right.
talking that. If you look up speeches of Martin Luther King, you'd
Mm-hmm.
be like, wow, he's right. Martin Luther King is talking about how they took the land from us.
Yeah, I got quite a few of his speeches.
Exactly, and you'll see that.
Mhm.
He didn't talk about he talked about what's the name too, like how it was in the 60s and how the separation, but he mostly talked about them taking the land from us.
Mm-hmm.
And Malcolm X spoke on it too. So it's a big lie. A lot of times we didn't come from Africa. Plymouth Rock actually landed on us.
Mm-hmm.
And we were already there.
Especially Malcolm X. He was talking about it really, really fluently, a lot more so.
That's why they killed them.
Yeah.
Because
And
they had to push the lie. They had to push the lie. Also, we had the islands. We had all islands. We
Mhm.
had the U.S. We had Mexico. We had the islands. We had the Philippines. We had Australia. We had everything.
Mm-hmm.
We were all over the world, bro.
Yeah.
The Indians. we weren't in Africa. We were in the outskirts. We were on all of the islands, a lot of the mainland. That's where we were.
Caribbeans. Yep.
Caribbeans,
Mm-hmm.
Philippines, Australia. We were there. We the same ones that was here. The originators of the Philippines. The Negritos, they call them out here.
Mm-hmm. And if you see in South America, we're down there too.
We was down there. We was all over, man. We was all over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We was even in cold places. Too.
Yeah. Cold. Yeah. Yeah.
Canada. We was in Canada too. Yeah. We was in Canada. We probably was in England. We was all over the world. Yep. All over the world. We were world travelers. We were the first power. And that's not to say nothing about white people, just that the way the
history was told.
History was told, and also the way racism is, that people look down on people. And I don't believe in that, I would never make this just a black show, just for brothers, because there's so many white brothers out here, Filipino brothers, people from all over the world that want to see what's going on,
Right.
And they also want to see us carry ourselves in a way that shows that we're not ignorant, because they watch Hollywood, and we got to erase that.
Everything you see.
Exactly. Hollywood is a lie a lot of the times. Most of the guys that are in U.S. that are black are not in jail.
Mm-hmm.
But they paint statistics to make it look like, oh yeah, all of us are in jail. We were not. There's a lot of people that just got a working job.
Yeah. Got to work. A lot of people out here not being lazy. They know what they got to do. They got to hustle. They got to pay those bills.
You don't hustle, you don't eat, bro.
You don't hustle, you don't eat.
But
you don't eat.
The sad thing though about how it is in U.S., and that's real for all Filipinos here and people from other countries, I would love to let you know. Like when I was in New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
In certain cities, even in Ohio, like about it. Even in all pretty much everywhere in America where black people are.
Yeah.
You got in certain cities they actually target black people.
Yeah.
They target us, and they target us for profit and for jail numbers.
Yeah.
So slavery is still happening, and that's the real slavery. Is they target us to throw us in jail.
Jails are not owned by the state.
Mm-hmm.
Jails are
corporations.
They're owned by private corporations.
Mm-hmm.
And the more bodies they get in there, the more money they make.
Exactly. Like on the New Year's, right? You know what they do on the New Year's in New York?
What's that?
They don't discriminate against nobody. They lock up as many people as they can.
Wow.
For numbers. And also when it's quota time.
Mm-hmm.
Every time at the end of the month, you see police on every corner trying to hit their numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's never, and usually they do it in black neighborhoods.
Yeah.
It's never going to change until, the police change the way they do things. And until it's not all about money. And it'll never change. It never changed. So you guys wanting to move to the Philippines, I understand. And you guys want to move other countries, I understand, because,
that's what I said.
If you're out there, what you gonna say?
I said when I was over, like I said, when I was over there, I felt at home. I felt at peace. No stress, no problems. I can walk up and down the street anytime, day or night, no problem. Nobody bothering me. Nobody looking at me strange. Well, actually, they did probably look at me strange because I'm 6'5". They're like, "Dang, he's tall."
Yeah.
He's tall. Are you a basketball player? In high school, I was, but But anyway, I had no problems. I felt comfortable being there, so better than being here. So.
No, it is. But don't be wrong though. If you're in certain places in U.S. or even in New York, it just matters where you live in, what part of New York you're living in.
Yeah,
so
it depends on where you live at.
Yeah, I'm not bashing New York at all. I'm just saying in the cities, in the major cities, that's what happens. It doesn't happen all over U.S. Don't get me wrong. U.S. is very peaceful too. You got a lot of places that's nothing but open land, just like the Philippines.
Right.
The U.S. is most open land. It's not just a city, so it's peaceful too. So don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm not bashing how it is out there. But see you later, brother. I know you're trying to go.
I'm trying to let you go. I'm trying to let you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we get on. I'll be on here next week, man.
Okay, cool, man.
I'll be watching your videos, commenting stuff.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for the love.
All right, Jay. All right, Kay.
Thank you. Thank you
Bye.
for
You're welcome.
joining the live stream. Take
Yeah.
care.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Y-
Hey
Let's
Jay,
read some other comments
saw from your last vid that you're
before we
from
go.
Queens. Where are you from? Where you from here before? I'm
Tables.
around the Woodside Elmhurst area where lots of U.S. Pinoys live. Oh yeah, I know about Elmhurst in Queens, by Shea Stadium. Um, and see in Elmhurst, Queens, right? In Elmhurst, Queens, and this is why I love New York. This is the thing I love about New York. New York is the most multicultural place in the world. Like in over there by Elmhurst, that he's talking about by Shea Stadium, you got a Filipino area, you got a Mexican area, you got a Colombian area, and you can find all the foods there too. You have a Russian, and any culture in your Russian area, a German area, you have an Indian area, a Chinese area, a Japanese area, a Korean area, any culture you can think of. Even Malaysia, you have a Malaysian area. You have so many areas over there.
The multiculture in New York.
It's so multicultural in New York. Walking up the block, just walking up one city block, you'll probably see sometimes you'll see 10 cultures, 10 different cultures just
Mm.
walking up the block. You know?
Jay, the Wallace Life asking question. I'm on the bottom. I'm gonna read at the bottom. You read at the top, and
Okay, right there.
we met in the middle. He said, "Jay, what's the best place for foreigners to shop for groceries? Some may not know."
So for groceries, SM, I feel like I'm promoting SM now. I promote somebody else.
Here at
But
SM, we got it
got it
all. We
all.
got it
We
all
got
for
it
you.
all. We got it all. SM, we got it all for you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to serve. Yeah, that's it.
Happy to serve.
Yeah, they all clap, but they all clap on unison too. You don't see nothing like that in the U.S., boy. But they have to say the chant every time. They stopped it though now, but I think because of the COVID, they
Mhm.
stopped the happy to serve. But that's the
So
only
what's your
place where you
answer, Jay?
see everybody. Let me finish this. That's the place you see everybody in the grocery store. Even the people that's at the fruit section, sometimes they don't though. Go. So you hear big clap to those. Clap, clap. Happy to serve. Oh man. That's what's
But
up.
that's
But
gonna be hypermarket though.
I'll say
SM
SM
hypermarket, guys.
hypermarket.
Rustan's.
Robinson. Rustin's. Rustin's is the best. Rustin's is the best. That's the place that's the best. It's expensive though, and there's never no sales. So if you
No,
go to
I
Rustin's,
think it depends. You can just buy
but
things in Ruston. Some things you can buy in SM. So Ruston and SM is.
I think from the market though is best because if you're at Rustin's and also
Mhm.
SM, sometimes you're gonna pay more money than you do in the US. So don't get me wrong, and that's one thing you guys never hear from people. Sometimes I guess some vloggers you do. I never watch them, so I don't know. But you can find yourself spending more on groceries
Mhm.
here than in US. Because I know sometimes when I'm shopping, I'll see a certain product that I want for $4, and I know in the US it will cost me $2. Like with veggie food, for instance, right?
Mhm.
When you in the Philippines and you're vegan, you can't go in the store and just buy a veggie burger. You're gonna spend over $6 or more for like a
Mhm.
Morning Star or a Boca. We was talking about that earlier. You're gonna be finding yourself spending $5 to $6 or more. In US, I used to get them on sale for $2.50. So if you want to eat a veggie burger on a regular basis or cook that type of food, it's best to just eat vegetables if you're vegan, or to make it on your own because buying it right over the counter, it's just not going to make sense. And it's the same
No,
thing with other products like cereal. Some cereals you may
no,
want that's U.S. cereals, you're going to pay more. But that's
no.
that's
But
that's usual.
if ever they want to buy some vegetable, just go to the regular market
Yeah,
in the
go to
Palenque
market.
because it's pretty cheaper
Yeah,
compared to yeah, and also fresh. So there's some things you're gonna buy in the supermarket, and there's some things that you can buy in the regular Palenque, which is cheaper.
yeah. But a lot of times though, sometimes in supermarkets, it's like the same price as Belenke. You do find that out here sometimes too,
But
depending on where you're at.
you can ask for discount in Palenque.
Hmm.
Discount. Oh, I want to shout out Aniel Rivera for giving a super chat. He said, shouting out from Little Manila, Woodside, Queens, New York City, and my
What's
wife
that?
is
Yeah.
from Leyte. Thank you so
What's
much,
that?
Aniel Rivera. Shout
Yeah,
out to
that's
your wife.
yeah. If you're in New York, and I can't wait to take care there. I can't wait to take care about Woodside into the Little Philippines in Queens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, by Woodside, also by Shea Stadium. She needs to see that. She needs to go.
Don't
I'm
worry,
gonna bring
guys.
her over there,
I'm
talk to
gonna vlog it.
Filipinos. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, she's gonna vlog it, of course.
I'll vlog
Um,
everything.
yeah, I can't wait to bring her there.
Jay,
Okay, okay, read your comments.
you love to travel. Our guest earlier, he said, much love, you and my friends J and K. Thanks for having me on today. We'll have to do it again next week. Thank you so much. You love to travel for joining us on the live stream. Let me read
Mm-hmm.
two more. So we're gonna be faster. Let's can't wait to move with my love in the Philippines from Lee Smith 05.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And last one, let's read. Oh, Mr. He said I'm Jay is from Kew Gardens. What do you mean by Kew Gardens? I'm from upstate New York. Where? Oh, he's from upstate New York. Jay, Mister. He said I'm from upstate New York where it's boring. What's
Well,
Kew
it
Garden?
is. I know. Kew Gardens is in Queens, I think, right? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Because they're also talking in the chat room. They're also
Oh,
talking to
okay,
each
okay.
other in the chat. So anyway, you can read three so we can at least read some of their comments. Maybe you can read three comments. So I don't know.
Let me see.
You wanna go now or you still wanna?
Oh no, I'm still gonna stay. It's 49 people in here. I can't leave. Some guys came on. Just came on. I see another one. Here we go again. What time I started, kid? 120?
Huh?
It's 3:20. You guys are gonna do it to me again.
Let's
Sunday is
do
not
this
mine anymore.
again.
Yeah, I don't have a Sunday anymore. I don't have a Sunday anymore. You know,
That's fine. You have
when,
the
when y'all
whole
when
the
y'all
whole week.
yeah, when y'all show this much love, I can't leave. Like some of y'all may have just come on like 2 minutes ago, and it's like, oh man, he's gone already. Then you gotta watch the playback. I can't
You're
leave.
making
Like,
me cry, Jay.
you know. And then you got some guys in here giving super chats saying, "Oh no, don't leave. Here's another super chat. You can't leave yet." It's like, come on now, I can't
Oh,
go.
Kirby said his wife is from Leyte also.
Yeah, like that. Okay.
So
Oh,
Aniel Rivera, your wife
uh-huh.
and Kirby wife is living in the same,
hmm
location, Leyte province.
I'm just gonna post some of these. What up,
Yeah.
Jay? Let me see. Yes, at P. Now you're fry, K. What's that? Now you're try?
No, no, because they're talking
What's
about
it
the
about?
BBC. I was reading. I cannot read that earlier because you both
Oh,
talking to each other. I read that
okay,
already. I was laughing on
okay,
my own.
okay, okay.
She was
Okay,
teasing me
yeah.
because because of the BBC. Let
Yeah,
me
what's
read.
good?
The bottom now. Mister said Kew Garden is the white part of Queens. It's like living in the
Yeah, I know
suburbs
it's
but
Queens.
still in the city. Okay.
Yeah, no. Kew Gardens is cool. Yeah, Kew Gardens. Yeah, I know about Kew
Anya
Gardens. That's what I
Rivera
said.
said show with
I
the
thought
love
you said
brother.
upstate, K. That's all. Like, no, not upstate.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
He mentioned upstate earlier in here. He said upstate earlier here.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I have here showing the love brother from Aniel Rivera. Thank you so much, Aniel. Sergeant Robert, my wife is from Bicol Province.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to read more? Thank you for thank you for a good show again. See you next Sunday from the Marquez family.
Yeah,
We
for sure.
have thanks for the live show. God bless you guys from Sergeant Robert 2764. All right, you can
Mm-hmm.
read some of your comment there.
So the Marcus family said, if I learned if I do the vacuuming or folding the clothes, my wife will 100% redo it. Filipina Talaga. Talaga, brother. Talaga. I know what you're saying. That's kind of why I do it too. um,
No, I will love you to fold the clothes.
oh, yeah, I don't fold
Definitely,
the
I will
clothes.
not redo it.
But I can fold clothes, though. My mama taught me. That's one thing. When I was 10 years old, my mother taught me everything. And that's what made, well, I guess because I'm an 80s baby in beginning of the 80s, 81. So we were raised different than kids nowadays. from like 81 back. That's how it goes. It doesn't go
Mhm.
81 forward. It goes from like, well, some like up to 85, but it goes like that age and back,
Mhm.
you know, and back to maybe the 70s, because I was
Mhm.
raised around like when I was growing up, the guys that was born in the 70s were raising me, you know, even
Well,
guys in the 60s, I was being raised by, because they were like only what, 15 to 20. They were young.
mhm.
So I was raised by the guys in the 20s. I mean, yeah, about 2015, which is 70s and 60s. Like I was growing up with them because they were still young. They were
Mhm.
20. So that's who
Usually,
raised me, you know. Even 50s
the,
too, even 50s.
the kids that raised around 80s, 90s, they're really, really responsible. Of course, I'm not saying the kids that raised 2000 is not responsible, but they're more like, family, like, and how do you call this? Because
Family oriented,
oriented,
also
the
more
people,
responsible.
the one born right now was oriented too, but what I'm trying to say is they're more responsible.
Yeah,
They're
no,
really like scared of their parents. Like, well, I learned how to wash clothes when I was like grade 4, so maybe how
you know
old
what it
am
is,
I?
Kay? You know what it is?
ten
To the
years
kids
old,
that grew
11
up
years
without
old.
internet. When I grew up, there was no internet.
Oh
Internet
yeah.
was popular.
Hmm.
Internet was popular when I was in my 20s, late
Hmm.
20s.
Let me read
Internet
the
was popular.
message of
Yeah,
Sergeant. Yo, K, what is your province? Just kidding. I was reading
okay,
it
keep reading.
already. Oriental Mindoro, Sergeant, or what's his name? Sergeant Robert. I'm from Oriental Mindoro. Rojas, Oriental Mindoro. One love, J and K. One love. I'm glad I caught K and J. I'm glad I caught your live. I will be emailing you very soon about the online business. God bless you too.
Oh
Wazam
yeah,
from
thanks,
Cool
brother.
Gardens. Ano to? AJ Munez Media. First time cool
This
show. Thank you.
It's a lot of love. It's a lot of love in New York, man.
Oh
You
my
guys are
gosh.
coming in. You know what happened before? I think you guys probably been supporting me for a while, and you've finally been able to catch me in my live, because before I used to always put in my description, I'm from New York, you know. And I guess when you guys did searching online or something, you find out, oh wow, there's a guy from New York that's in Philippines, and it's true because you see a lot of guys out here from the South, and no offense to guys from the South, I love guys from the South, but it's just a different aspect on the way things are. Like it comes across differently from a guy from New York, because guys from New York or from the South are completely different. But I know I got guys from the South in here too, and that's where guys from New York are from. It all started from down there. I just wasn't raised down there. I got family, all my family's from the South, so much love to everybody in here. But that's why you guys are coming from Kew Gardens. Maybe
Mhm,
I could be that wrong. You
mhm,
guys probably
mhm.
just watch me. Much love.
All right, so let me read another one. Reginald said, Jay, do you see many Aitas in Manila? Ita.
No,
Aita. Aita pala. Aita. Art. Aitas in Manila.
no.
We
I
seen.
need to
We
start.
seen some in
We've
the
seen
church.
some. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's I can't lie. We've seen a lot of actors actually in our church. In our
Outside
church,
or waiting.
I've seen outside waiting. Actually, we speak to them too. But
Mm-hmm.
that's in past side. Also, in our church, like there's a lot of Africans out here that we cool with in our church. There's a lot of there was a lot of ethos too. There was like maybe
Mm-hmm.
5 or 6 to 10 of them. It was a lot, and then they would also come to church with the Etta family from other parts of the Philippines. So yeah, we did come across a lot of ethos in the church. So yeah, sorry guys, I said I didn't, but I don't see them anywhere but the church. But yeah, I mean that's good that they were in my
Mm-hmm.
church, right? They were in my church. Yeah, you
Yeah.
read the next one, kid.
Yeah. I have here. I'm reading at the bottom, so maybe you can read on the where you stop
So we have
later.
a very good woman there in the Philippines. We are
Mm-hmm.
Sergeant Robert says, Jay, we are very lucky and blessed to marry a Filipino. Yes, brother. And Lee Smith says, yes, it's the woman, and God has that one for you. Yes, He
Thank you
sure
so much,
does.
Smith.
And D. Parker says, Jay, don't forget the Philippines people helped us fight the Japanese. In return, the U.S. gave Filipino citizenship to the United States for serving in the Navy. Yeah, and I do know about that actually. And back in the day when they were using the Philippines to fight the Japanese, and the Filipinos were a big help. Like Philippines has always been a part of U.S. culture. Always,
Mm-hmm.
always been a part of U.S. culture. So
Yeah,
Much
we
love to
are
the film.
being invaded by Japanese, American. It's all in the history. So that's why our
Hmm.
faces are a combination of Japanese, there's
Yeah.
Spanish, there's, some is Americanized. It's all combination of everything. Let me
Hmm.
read some comment here, Jay.
You can, yeah.
I have here, when I go up, Mr. said, when I grow up, the best things was to go outside and play with friends, not internet. That's true because there's no
Hmm.
internet. You really
Yeah.
enjoy your being teenager, your how we call this, your childhood, because you don't there's no internet that time. Most of the
I didn't even have a cell phone
me too.
until I was like 25. 25. Well, actually, I was close to 30 when I got
Well,
a
I
cell
have a
phone.
cell phone when I was doing a practice teaching because I really need it. But my cell phone
Hmm.
is the Nokia 3210 with the antenna. And
Hmm.
then I don't bring it out in my bag because, I'm doing a practice teaching. So I go
Yeah.
to school. The students say, teacher K, what's your phone number? Um, you want to put your phone number? I don't like to show my phone because my phone is
Mhm.
3210 with the antenna. It's like, I
Yeah.
don't like to show it. And sometimes it's broken. I always like, remove the battery. Sometimes it's not working.
Hmm. And it's crazy because me and Kay, we talk so long online that I know all these stories.
Well, I tell you that stories already.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's cool. But we'll get to learn more. Like it's a lot of stuff you may not know about me, and I may not know about you.
Somebody asking AJ
Maybe I'm
Nunez Media. Hey, someone please tell me what expat means.
expat means an expatriate of another
Is
country.
it? Uh,
Yeah.
so
So,
Sergeant said, yo. Yeah, go ahead, babe.
no, no, go ahead. What you
And
saying?
I said, yo. You always say yo. Yo. JK, I would love to see you guys in person one day. I live in Quezon City near SM North Edsam Mall. Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
Maybe when we are around the area, we can we able to meet you in SM North. Sometimes we go there, but not anymore this time because of the
Oh yeah, the
virus,
Corona thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we were there on a regular basis. Actually, I made a couple of videos there. I
Mm-hmm.
made a food video because I was in Harvest as vegetarian, and it was
Mm-hmm.
good food. It's actually in SM, and I made a vegetarian video about when I ate there. Also, I made another video just talking outside because I like the scenery over there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was over and besides that, besides the vlogs, Kay's family also had they used to go to the what do you call that, Kay?
What?
They used to have the stand over there on Sundays, on the weekends. Remember?
The
In Quezon
what?
City. They used to have a stand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In the block
Yeah.
in SM North.
Yeah, on the block in
Because
SM North. Yeah.
that was around Christmas, and my sister get a stand there and sell some, leche plan, some
Oh, I had so
dessert.
much fun doing that. I had
Uh,
so much fun doing
Jay
that.
and I helped, and people thought he's look Mijares.
You know what was
We have
crazy?
a blog with that.
I have a blog, but I still don't have a blog. When I like, we need to do it again. And next time I do it, I need like a camera showing everything going on
Mm-hmm.
because we was over there selling let you flying like it was popcorn at the movies, right, kid?
Mm-hmm.
We was over the hell free taste, free taste, free taste. We was giving out so much free taste that people were just buying. Oh,
No, well, it's delicious anyway. We
it's
are
yeah, it's
one of the
delicious.
best in my province, in my
Yeah,
town. My papa is one of the best in cooking dessert. So even
yeah,
my
and
mother replicated. So that's the reason why they're gonna buy because it's really delicious. I'm not
no,
trying.
guys,
It's
I
really
tell
good.
you when because I know because I live in I was living in Freeport, New York, and I was living even when even I was in Queens.
Hmm.
It's a
Excuse me, guys.
excuse me. I'm talking to you. I need to drink water.
Read comments.
I know what they're saying, but it's a very big Spanish culture out there
Hmm.
in New York. Well, every culture, but I tried flan and I didn't like it because they put water in it.
Mm-hmm.
Her
No,
family
usually it
only
should be pure. Mm-hmm.
yeah they don't only use they don't use the egg whites. They only use the yellow part of the egg yolk,
The egg yolk, yeah.
in the yellow part. So man, that thing was delicious, and
Oh,
I did try more actually soon. Actually, her sister sell when you come to the Philippines, we can actually get you some of that because her sister's still doing it.
yeah. Actually, Papa usually during December when we're young, we're high school, he's like 500 boxes of styrofoam to
Hmm.
almost 1,000. Because people like in a Christmas and New Year, we are the one who supply to everybody in our town, and everybody know us. Like, oh, sometimes Ate Karen is the one making the leche plan already, so
Hmm.
that's why I was telling like it's really delicious. It's really good. So that's why
Hmm.
people will definitely gonna buy. Let me read some comment, Jay.
Yeah, go read
I
some comments.
have some the message of surfing here, surfing blackies. He said, I think kids this day just didn't have the same interaction with others like we used to. I'm an
Yeah.
80s kid, a lot of liking and hating online. A lot of liking and hating online. Yeah, that's what I said.
Hmm. No, it's true.
That's
Usually,
true.
people that are older, when it comes time to talking with people, they want to talk on the camera. Usually,
Yeah.
say speak to somebody online. Usually, I like to
Mm-hmm.
speak to them with the camera, so they
Mm-hmm.
can see my reaction. I can see their reaction. You know,
That's
and
true.
and that's why when I did sales online, I loved it when I had to speak to the person and you could see their face because you could
Mm-hmm.
see their reaction. And I remember one
Mm-hmm.
time, right, I was doing a sell with my boss, right, and
Mm-hmm.
every time he talked, the person was like this, looking at their phone, right. Every
Mm-hmm.
time I talked, the person was like this. They were like engaged,
Mm-hmm.
and he was an Indian guy, and it was like, no, the problem is you're talking at them, you're not talking to the people, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I don't. He wasn't really great. He was okay in sales because it was his company, but he wasn't great because he wasn't
Mm-hmm.
engaging. And when you're having conversations with people, you got to be engaging. You got to engage them. You got to talk to them to where okay, you really want to know what's going on with them. You really
Mm-hmm.
know what's going on in their life because you really do. So you got to
Yeah, yeah,
care. You
yeah.
got to really
That's like
care.
what we call empathy. You
Not even
empathize.
empathy. You gotta really care about people out here.
Sympathy. Sympathy?
Not sympathy.
Sympathy.
Well, empathy. You right. That is empathy. But you,
Yeah.
you have to really you got to really care out here because people can see it. No, no, he don't
Mm-hmm.
care. He don't give a damn. We got K.
And
Sorry,
also
K's like,
that's why when you be working in a call center, you also have a mirror when we're advised to have a mirror in front of you when you call someone
mm-hmm.
like, hi, good morning. My name is Brenda. I'm calling from Corporate Wireless. How are you doing today? So you really need to
Oh. That's
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 why
my
I'm with her,
skill,
y'all.
guys.
That's why I'm with her. I remember Kay too. She was even like that when we was working together, right? Me
I
and
was
Kay had the business, and Kay didn't want to do sales. She hated sales. I kind of forced her to.
Yeah, I know. I
I'm
hate
like,
sales. I like to be a customer service
what?
because
I'm telling you though, Kay, right? I was selling the boxes, right? And usually when you do a sell, you got to read a whole pitch for like 2 minutes, right? I said, forget all of that. I said, Kay, when they get on the phone, you introduce yourself and they say, yeah, I want to know, I want to give you a quote. I want to know if I can give you a quote on your boxes, and then say a
mm-hmm,
couple other things, and then that's it, right?
mm-hmm.
And then Kate did it. First, she was struggling. Then she did it more. And she said, "Oh, it's working." And then Kate was at what point she actually was doing better than me at some days because she was being aggressive.
I said, where was Edward? Edward. Edward.
Oh yeah. I gotta share that with you, Edwin.
Edward.
Yes, I want to speak to Edwin, and
Edwin
then
pala Edwin.
Edwin. And then no,
Edwin.
well, me and Kate, that's an inside joke because I did a skit with her, like she was a scary person, and it said, I gotta look up what I did before. I want to start doing that stuff again. I want to start
Yeah,
doing that stuff
maybe
again.
we can
But
make a
anyway,
video on our we have another
JNK,
YouTube
JNK,
channel, guys.
yeah.
JNK. So mostly it's a raw blog. Sometimes we're gonna do challenges there. And also we're gonna do like this, like reaction video of the video or a picture. So
Hmm.
anyway, let's read now.
Yeah.
So Sergeant told me that thank you for reading my text. You're welcome, Sergeant Robert. Let me read here on the top. Mm, All right, I went to Mark Arthur in Tacloban from Aniel Rivera. Atas are the original islander. I think they were forced to go to the highlands when the Malays and Spaniards started
Yep,
arrive from surfing Blackies. The
that's
Spanish
what
took
happened.
Aniel. All right, let me see here. Those were the days. Too much tech without limits from AJ Muñez. I'm just gonna read through. Philippines is just over 80 years old. If you really think about it, Philippines independence was in the 40s, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
Surfing Black.
yeah, Lee Santos, he said, "Oh, you woke Jay." He's surprised because he said at 312 it's 346 now. No,
I know.
you know, I have to stay up, man. I have to stay up, and this is the problem I face. This is the problem I face when I work online too. Is that
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually up around this time, and Kay was up too. I know Kay's ready to die because Kay goes to sleep earlier now, but I usually stay up. But
Somebody said, surfing back, I said, it's funny, Kay changes her accent just like that. That's so tough. Well,
yeah, no,
actually, I
no,
change my voice when like, for example, hi, good morning. I'm calling from Corporate Wireless. How are you? My name is Brenda. I usually call my name is Brenda because Kay, my team captain said, if you use Kay, they're gonna say, what's your name again? What's your name again? Use Brenda. So, hi, good
yeah, yeah.
morning. My name is Brenda. I'm calling from Corporate Wireless. How are you doing today? You need to be like, how
She's
are
like
you
somebody
doing
from the UK.
today? Huh?
She's like somebody. She sounds like somebody in the UK.
No, they transfer me in UK account because of that.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
they transfer me to UK Cell Store. But I was in US Cell Store where we're selling Netflix, T-Mobile, and then that's why I memorized all the state in US. I know the time zone because I was searching each part of the US. And mostly I call Taco Bell and they're usually have a low credit. I cannot sell them anyway. Let's continue reading.
Yeah, let's continue. Yeah, yeah. We just
Sorry,
reminiscing
sorry.
because we reminiscing. That's the thing. It was definitely a unique experience for me when I first came here because you
Mm-hmm.
know the way I was dealing with K was a lot different than a lot of guys usually deal with Filipinos.
Mm-hmm.
They're Filipino, and I was happy because, and I think I may have to get back to that. I may have to get back to that. I may have to actually do a call center thing where I'm actually training people and training Filipinos and even helping out some guys from the States with jobs because
Mm-hmm.
the way it is out here now, the world is crumbling, and the ways to get money is online. If you and that's why I want to have my work at home program. I'm teaching guys how not to do it. Also, I'm teaching guys how to get contracts online from other
Mm-hmm.
companies because there's so many companies that go on Upwork and also other sites, and they want to hire people. They want to hire people with know-how, and I know there may be a lot of guys out there that may have jobs that are on hand jobs where they use their hands or they're doing physical work or sometimes not even using
What
a
hand
computer.
job are you talking about, Jay?
But
Just
but
kidding.
going to but the computer now is the way to make it, and a lot of
That's
you
true.
guys don't understand the computer, especially a lot of you guys here because maybe you're older, maybe you're like me, you didn't use a computer at first.
Mm-hmm,
Like,
mm-hmm.
but when I got into the computer, I took it full steam ahead. Like when I first got into the computer, and I failed, but I was looking up ways to market online. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know what I was doing, so I stopped for years, and then I got back to it when I quit my job officially, and then after that, I came here 3 years later. But you need a computer to survive, and you need to understand the computer to survive, and it's going to be the same way in the future, to where pretty soon there's not going to be any physical jobs. That just like right now, everything's online, so they can't even have
Mm-hmm.
people at the call center. They're looking to hire people online. So that's the thing. When you come to the Philippines, you got to look towards that. Say, you know what? Um, you got to be pandemic ready, as they say. And I'm not bragging, but I've been pandemic ready for
Mm-hmm.
before the pandemic hit. I've been pandemic ready since 2012. So
Oh.
it's time to be pandemic ready and pretty much anything ready except for if the economy crashes
Mm-hmm.
and be ready to secure income and also help others, you know, online. So that's what I'm looking to do. And actually, what I did online, um, I didn't say if somebody's working for me online. I'm not. You don't got to pay a crazy fee. Won't even be any fees. You just make sure you're good and you can have an internet connection. You're all set and be ready to
Mm-hmm.
work. But I'm not ready for that yet, guys. That would be like another year. I gotta prepare. So I'll let you guys know when I'm ready, and
It's about 4 years in the making.
Yeah, no, because actually I
No,
hired
2
somebody
years.
before online. I
Mhm.
hired somebody
Ah,
before
yeah, yeah,
online.
yeah, yeah,
I put out a request. I needed 2 people. This is like a year and a half ago. Not I think over 2 years ago. I put out a request on my YouTube, and I hired
yeah. Mhm.
somebody. I
Ah,
actually
yeah, yeah,
hired
that's true.
that
That's
was one of my
true.
subscribers. I hired him.
Mm.
I hired one of my subscribers, and he actually physically worked with me. We worked together, and now after that, he didn't work with me anymore. Now he's still
Yeah,
working online, and he's straight.
yeah.
But the reason
Sometimes
why.
you just need to have
Mhm,
someone to guide you, because
mhm.
if you just do it alone, sometimes it's like, oh, what are I gonna do? What are I gonna do? But if you already have an experience, you can do anything. You can apply to different job online.
And
No?
that's what it was, is that I was there with him. We were talking every day,
Mm-hmm,
and I was able to really guide him and say, do this, do this, do that, do
mm-hmm,
that. And that's why those guys that have those online programs usually charge more for one-on-one, but he got it for free. I was speaking with him one-on-one, and
mm-hmm,
that's what you guys need. So, and I wasn't really organized too at the time. Even though I was very
mm-hmm,
organized, I wasn't, and I was too busy because I was staying up all night, 9 to 5, and then I would get up sometimes at 12 and then go out and try to vlog.
mm-hmm,
Then get home, take a nap if I can, and then I'm doing the same thing again. I'm working all night.
mm-hmm.
So
All right, let me read now.
yeah, but
Sorry.
I'm just letting them know, like, if you're a younger man,
Mhm.
you got to work harder to make it happen when you come
And
to the
also,
Philippines, because you got to work.
usually it's easy to find a job if you in Upwork, because you're a foreigner. They like foreigner, and they, as long as you're aggressive, you're be very patient, you can actually find a
Hmm.
job online.
Exactly. So okay,
Yeah.
okay, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just okay. Those were the day too much tech. Let me see. All right. I don't know. I love Mega Mall in Mandaluyong from Aniel Rivera. Yes, we love Mega Mall. We always there too.
Yeah,
It's
we are.
cold. Curvy Logan. Yes, Mark Arthur in Tacloban is visited last trip in December as well. Thanks. Okay, I read that already. Flan is popular in Puerto Rico too. My mom taught my wife how to make Puerto Rican flan from Aniel Rivera.
Hmm.
Puerto Rican. Jay Ski, what's your Pinoy food? He also, Sergeant Robert asked me also what's my favorite. So Jay, you answer first. What's your favorite Pinoy food?
Mine is salmon sinigang, but a lot of you guys may not like that because it tastes like vinegar,
That
but it's
tastes like
delicious. It
vinegar.
does a little bit. No, there's no vinegar in it, but it has a vinegar taste.
Mm-hmm.
So I got used to it, and no, man, it's so delicious.
Yeah, I always buy. He wants to always do sinigang when we go to the hypermarket. Oh, let's buy the
Hmm.
salmon. Always sinigang. To sinigang every day.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing. They have a lot
Mayonnaise.
of healthy foods too out here. Like, they have in the Philippines. It's just that, like, say for instance, they have ginisang mais, right, and it has moringa in it. So when you get to the
Malunggay.
Philippines, malunggay and moringa, same thing. So if you get to the Philippines, I definitely suggest eating certain foods a lot, like say ampalaya. Like I juice it now. Ampalaya with egg. It helps with blood pressure. It
Langka.
helps with people with heart disease, all that stuff. Langkat, moringa helps with digestion, all of that stuff. And the thing is, if you try to get it in US, it's expensive because they don't have it over the counter, or they don't have it in the grocery stores. So usually you have to pay a lot for it. If they did have it, you would find it at a place like um I forgot the name of the market, but it's like a healthy options market, and because
Mm-hmm.
it's international, it's gonna cost a lot of money. So when you get to the Philippines, definitely tap into that. Tap into your moringa. Tap into your ampalaya. Tap into certain things that you can't get over there in the West. And
Mm-hmm.
you'll love it. Also, if you're a coffee drinker, what's the name of the healthy one, K? That's not coffee.
I forgot the name.
The chocolate. It's
Cocoa.
cocoa. Cocoa.
Cocoa.
Cocoa.
Cocoa.
Cocoa. Cocoa. It's like coffee. It keep you up all night too, but it's not coffee. But still, you can't overdrink it. But still, if you have
Mm-hmm.
1 cup a day, 2 cups a day, you'll be fine. So cocoa. Look into cocoa. It's chocolate. Chocolate, pretty much. Chocolate in its raw state you're drinking.
He
So
said
yeah, look
Kate
into that
Smith
stuff.
said what internet connection are you using? I need to find something reliable for my girlfriend. So we're using Converge. So it
It's
depends
expensive
on
though.
your location.
It's
It's not
expensive.
expensive if you
Not
really
for
need
us
a connection.
because we need it. Yeah.
No, but for him, if the girlfriend really need it, for example, the girlfriend is like they're having a hard time talking to each other using online, Converge is the
Converge.
best. Yeah, but it depends on the location. Because there's some location that is not that doesn't cover yet. So Converge is the fastest connection for us, for Jay and I.
But then
The
also you can get
Mhm.
like see, they pull they're bringing the fast connections everywhere. Like say for instance, you can get now with even with Globe, even with PODT, they all have very fast connections. You just gotta make sure to get the highest tier and see whatever the highest tier is. Because 5 and 30 for us wasn't enough, but it may be good for your girl or your lady or your future wife. Maybe good. So even 5 and 30 may be good,
Mhm.
and you can get that for much less than what we're paying. We're paying $75, but you can get a
Mhm.
5 and 30 connection probably for a little more than 1,000, maybe 1,500, which is
Mhm.
$30 or a little bit less.
Yeah, but if you really want to speak with your girlfriend, like clear like this we were using right now, Wi-Fi, just go with 150 Mbps for 3,500 or lower than that. But I think that's the best one because you will not able to get the actual Mbps, right, Jay? If you have
Mm-hmm.
150, you will get like 94 directly connected. Or if Wi-Fi, sometimes 60. So that's why if you have budget anyway, just use the the highest connection. So
Mm-hmm.
let me you want to read something on your or somewhere on your top, or let me you want me to read the one
Yeah,
that's
I'll
in your
read.
bottom of
I'll read. I'll
it?
read a little bit. I'll read a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what's up, Andy the Virgo? What's going
Hello,
on, brother?
Andy.
Lee Smith said, but wasn't called Indians. It's in the Bible. Yes, I have the video about the Philippines. Yeah, Philippines,
Mm.
definitely Philippi. Um, Philippines has been around forever. Happy to see you guys today. God bless you all. And believe me, the Philippines was a major part of the Bible too. There's a lot of verses towards the Philippines. Mister, what is black? The so-called black people are really brown people. The black word was made up in the states. Nobody called African blacks. It's made up to separate. Yeah, it's true. I believe that. Um, all inclusive, Lee Smith said, but mostly private, and they're warehousing men for profits, of course. Um, let me see. Peace City. I would love to move to the Philippines, but my kids will be mad, so I'll wait to retire there sometime later. And then you read this already. What's the best place for foreigners to do groceries from the Wireless Life? Make sure to check out the Wireless Life. And
Oh
thanks
wow,
for the
we're
super chat.
already near.
Any hour ever. Now I'm nowhere near. I'm not gonna read anymore. It's too far. We'll be reading all night.
Oh. Okay, let me read some others thing here. Other comments. Jayski, do you now speak fluent in Tagalog
Oh
language?
no.
Well,
Nope.
actually, guys, we're planning to do is maybe one of the live stream. Jay said he wants me to teach him Tagalog, and maybe you can make it interactive. Like you can join us as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
um, maybe one over the live stream every Sunday. So let's see. It's up to Jay,
Mm-hmm.
but he is up to it. So let's see. Oh, Kuya Noy Te Vlog, shout out to Kuya Noy. Shout out to you. Thank you for dropping
Mm-hmm.
by. Um, Jay, I'm hoping everything is good by April next year. I'm needing to get away from US, Kirby Logan, from Kirby Logan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope everything will be fine as well. Jayski, what do you do? You answered that already. Jayski, what job do you do on in the Philippines? He's working online. Kay, do you have
Mm-hmm.
plan to go to America? Yes, we do. Maybe next year. We plan to actually this year, but this virus came.
Yeah.
So hopefully next year. You want me to just continue reading it?
Yes, good, good.
Surfing Black is JFYI, your feed cuts. Okay, he said the feeds was cut a little bit earlier. But anyway, let me go to the next one. Shout out Idol Host from Noite Vlogs. Anthony Magbohos. Hello, brother. Good morning. Watching
What's up,
from
Noy
LA. Good to
Taps?
see you again. In live
Mm-hmm.
update. God bless you more. Dean and Dean Bear drink coconut water is good for the bladder. Yes, we love coconut.
Yeah, guys, and I just want to say, definitely check out Noitev's vlog. He's in Canada. Especially if you're Filipino, he's a vlogger in Canada who talks
Talking about
about living in
crabs.
Canada and many different things. Food, he's doing everything, and I think
No,
he's a
actually,
funny
right
guy. So
now
check him out.
he's focusing on jobs in Canada, how to get a job in Canada. That's what
Yeah,
mostly his blogs. So how to go to Canada, or what are the requirements. So he has a lot of good informational video.
yeah, yeah.
Jay,
What?
yeah. You can read some comment. I need to charge my phone.
Okay. So, oh yeah, the Marquez Life says, "Thank you for a good show again. See you next Sunday. Thanks a lot, my brother, for showing up. You guys actually make it a better show. I got a lot of comments to read when you guys are in here, leaving a lot of comments. We love reading the comments too. And I need Kay's help because reading these comments alone, I couldn't do it. See, the reason why it's hard because, like I'm doing right now, is you got to talk, and you also got to talk to people about what you're thinking in your mind, and spark some conversation. So I love to have you guys on. And once again, let me invite somebody. If anybody would like to come on, even if you just want to save us up for 5 minutes or 2 minutes, you're welcome to. Everyone is invited. There it goes. That's the link in the chat. Any of you guys want to join? You're welcome to join. Come chill with me for a little bit. So Rivera says, showing the love, brother. Thank you, Eniel Rivera. I can tell Eniel Rivera is definitely a Filipino.
I think it's a moderate too.
My wife is from Bicol Province, Sergeant Roberts says. Let me see.
I think you need to read at the bottom, baby.
Kirby Logan is your
I read
wife
that already.
from North or Southern Leyte? Well, he's just people talking to each other. So Kate said she read this already, so let me go to the bottom. Okay.
Maybe you go up.
You should go up. You read the bottom comments already?
No.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna cap it at 3 hours. Definitely, I gotta cap it then. But he said he had some YouTube videos up back in 2017 in the Philippines. Okay, yeah. So Kay knows. Kay be on top of it, boy. AJ Munez Media says those were the days. Too much tech without limits. That's true. And so Surfing Black, he's Philippines, just over 80 years old. Yeah, Kay read it already. My voice is static. Is it good now?
Yeah, you said it's talking.
How does it sound now? And Kirby Logan says, it still says the same? It's because I talk so loud. It's good now? Okay. So, yeah, guys, I got to lower my voice. So, Kirby says, I'm hoping everything is good by April next year. I'm needing to get away from the U.S. Yeah, I hear you, brother. JC, what jobs do you do in the Philippines? Okay, do you have plans?
Hey.
What's going on, Case?
Hey, what's going on, my brother?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
I'm well, man. I just want to tell you guys that your show is great, man. I like checking you out. I've been checking you out for a while, you and your beautiful wife.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks
I'm
for the
Kate
love.
Smith from Los Angeles.
Okay.
Travel to Philippines quite often. I have a girlfriend there who is pregnant, and so we are due in late October.
Wow.
Unfortunately, don't think that I will be able to be there with everything that is going on. But
Yeah.
I'm hoping that changes, but not looking good.
Yeah. Definitely not, man.
Yeah, for
What's
sure.
going on, Reg?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
That's good. I'd say I'd try to get on here before you get off.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting off at Kate said what's up. Reg.
Oh, okay. Okay. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
All right.
Doing good. But yeah,
Well, I
that's
guess I'm in,
crazy, Kay.
yeah.
You leaving
I
already,
guess I'm
Reg?
in the same boat now too. I'm just waiting till things open up. Like I say, I was back
Okay.
there in March, and check this out. I was there in March, and when I was leaving, I was telling my fiance, I say, look, because like I said, we had our paperwork, marriage paperwork in the court.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the day we were going to get married, they had locked everything down. So I'm like, oh man. So when I left in March, my fiance kept saying, well, why are you leaving now? I said, well, I still have my place here. I said, I need to check on my apartment, and I need to go ahead and my car was here, and I need to take care of my taxes and stuff, you know. And then but I had no idea, because she was like, you could take care of that. Just wait here until we get married. And I said, well, I don't know how long the lockdown is gonna be. So lo and behold, when I left, like I couldn't get back. So I'm just waiting to.
Yeah, I tell you, man, you know, just the going through everything she had to go through just to travel domestically in the Philippines was an eye opener. I mean,
yeah,
you know, just for her to fly from Manila to Dumaguete, it took her to quarantine 14 days to get a travel pass, right?
Wow.
Just to get the travel pass. Then once she was able to actually fly, she had to
quarantine
quarantine
again?
14 more days.
Yeah.
Oh
Before
man.
she
That's
could
how it
go
is.
home to her family.
That's how it is.
Yeah, and so I mean, I bought the ticket for her to fly like maybe 2 months before she could actually take the flight. So you know, it definitely is something, and they don't play over there. I mean, maybe U.S. could do a little bit of what they're doing over there, and maybe we wouldn't have so many people dying.
That's true. I say the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's true.
Hello, Miss
That's how it
Kay.
is.
How are you?
Hey, Kay.
Hello, I'm doing great. Thank you
All
so
right.
much for joining us.
Oh,
Thank you for
that's
having
yeah.
me.
Love the show.
Absolutely
Thank you,
do.
Rod.
Yeah,
I like Jay's.
Go ahead.
Oh, excuse me. I was just saying I like Jay's last video when he's talking about why he loved the Philippines. Kind of like a little parallel of the one he did 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Just reiterating things. I say,
Yeah,
man,
that's
that's
what it
why I
was.
got to go. I'm ready to go now.
Yeah, kind of like what I think now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I think now also what's happening right now. You know,
Right.
with the situation we're in and how it's locked down. And since I've been here, that's when I showed it, because since I've been here, that's when I started traveling. You get what I'm saying? When I came here, before I came here, I didn't travel anywhere.
Right.
I was just stuck in the same New York state of mind and stuck in the same slave mentality, you know? I gotta stay here. And also, I didn't even want to leave the country. I almost didn't talk to Kay because of the way my mom was, you know?
Yeah.
I was a product of my environment in the worst way. And when I came out here, my mentality changed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mentality changed. I actually became a better person. And then I started to realize that, you know, it's more than just where I was, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
And that the world is so small, actually. It's actually very small, you know, and I think everybody needs that, man. I think everybody needs that. Everybody needs to get out and see the world.
And also, Jay, it didn't hurt that Kay had been into Thailand. She had taught there, and so she wanted to go back and visit her friends in Thailand. You went there, Malaysia, so that kind of helped too, open up your eyes to things. But I'm glad you're really enjoying it.
And also, Jay realized that 3 hours is not really long. It's not really far.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what's funny? When I got here, right, I realized that when I was living upstate, and a lot of people don't understand this, I live in New York. When you live in upstate New York, it's only 3 hours away.
Yeah.
3 hours is nothing to jump in your car and go drive to the city, catch a show, and then drive back home. That's how I feel.
Right. Yeah.
And then you can live out in this. I was paying less rent than I'm paying here, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't really. So now I'm like, man, I can't wait to get back to New York, so I can be somewhere that's like where I want to be peaceful, and still go to the city whenever I want. You know, still go to certain places. Start traveling more around the U.S. because I didn't do everything I should have done in U.S.
Right.
So I want to go back to U.S. actually to go travel. But now with this COVID situation, you feel me?
Yeah, you can't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. I want to go to where K Smith is at, you know, and go
LA.
eat at some of the places over there. I want to try,
Yeah.
you know, try the Waffle Houses out there in different places, you know.
Roscoe's
Randy's
Chicken and
Donuts, Roscoe's Chicken and
Yeah,
Waffles.
yeah.
Yeah. I want
Yeah.
to go experience all of that, you know. I never experienced that. So
Mhm.
Yeah, it's cool, but man, that cost of living, man, and this rat race, you know, that's
Mhm.
what's driving me to the Philippines. You
yeah,
you
yeah.
just got to get out of the mentality and the rat race that the U.S. Presents, and you know, the Philippines
Exactly.
is a viable option for that. I heard you talking earlier about someone who was planting and you know,
Mhm.
living off the earth and living green, and you know, that's what
Mhm.
I want to do. You know, I want to
Mhm.
have my own farm and raise my own animals and also, you know, crops, and eat off of it
Mhm.
and live off of it
Yeah.
and live
Yeah.
clean and
That's right.
antibiotic free and
Yeah.
all those things, and you know, you can do that here in the US, but it's gonna cost you. So you know,
It is.
that's a viable option out in the Philippines to make it
Mhm.
happen and get it done. I'm not rich, you know, you just
Yeah.
gotta, you know, be smart enough to funnel your money in that direction, you know.
Mhm. Yeah, you do. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I want to do. And it's crazy because I also want to have I gotta have a place out in the States too. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, of course, I want to always come out there. And I need to go out there too for K and also for living there. But I want to live there like part of the year and live here part of the year when I'm all done with it.
So what are you
When I'm
filing
done
an
with it.
extension every month? Every 90 days? Is that what you're doing to stay?
Well, it's every 60 days actually.
Every 60 days. Okay.
Yeah, but I haven't had to because I'm married to K. So when you marry, you have a valid buying visa when you fly back into the country, and
Okay.
it's good for a year. So what a lot of guys do is they fly in and they fly out. But I'm about to get my permanent resident status, so you know I can have my license, I can drive, and it's good. That's good for a year, but then after that, it's good for 5 years when you renew it.
Right.
So then I don't have to
So
worry about none of that. Mhm.
you can still drive though with your American license, correct?
When you first get here,
Uh-huh.
but then after a couple of months, that all goes away. You can't drive anymore. I mean, you can, but if you get pulled over, you know they're gonna say, when was the last time you were in the country? That's if they research it. They may not. But if
Right.
they really dig deep into it, then you know you're getting in trouble.
Yeah. I'm still trying to
Mhm.
figure out exactly what my game plan is gonna be. You know,
Mhm.
I'm not married. I'm
Mhm.
not opposed to it, but I'm not, you know, looking to rush that.
I feel
Um,
Mhm.
you.
I'm not
Yeah.
necessarily looking to bring her back to the U.S. I want to build my life in the Philippines like you. So that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
always been one of my
Yeah.
things. So
Mhm.
you know, I'm not exactly sure which direction it's gonna go. I know that, you know, my children, I want them to, you know, have the benefit of citizenship, you know, with the
Yeah. Yeah.
U.S. And I'm just gonna have
Mhm.
to tackle all that as it comes. I just don't really know. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take it one day at a time.
That's what I'm doing with Kay. That's why I haven't bought it back yet because I'm not looking to, you know, live out in the U.S. like that. My
Right.
whole thing is, like you said exactly what my plan is. When Kay gets pregnant, I want the baby to be a U.S. citizen. You feel me? So I
Right.
might as well make sure she's a citizen and start that process.
Right.
So we'll always be able to go back and forth with no issues. You know, my child will be able to be a citizen here, also in U.S. and then K2. So you know, anything goes on, you know, she's always can go back and forth at any given time. And then when she becomes a citizen, she can help her family become citizens as well.
Right.
I'm doing it for that purpose. It's not really to stay there, you know.
And I got to figure it out. I don't know exactly the ins and outs, you know, of how I'm going to accomplish that, or, you know, I don't know, just because if they're born to a U.S. citizen, I don't think they're automatically a citizen. But from what I understand, it's pretty easy to
It is
give my
easy. It is easy.
children citizenship. I just got to learn about it.
Yeah, it is easy. I don't know the process, but it's easier. I think the process is faster. I heard than making a Filipino a citizen, making you Filipino.
Okay.
And one brother that knows about it, he actually has a YouTube channel, but it's not live anymore. What's the name? What's the guy? Okay, that I forgot his name. What's that went to US? He's His lady actually got pregnant here, had the baby here, and then he took the baby to U.S. after. And they in U.S. They're in U.S. David. What's David?
Who's
David.
that?
David.
I don't know. Oh, David. They're already in US? The kids too? And the wife?
They've been up there for years.
Oh,
2 years now.
wow. I didn't know that.
Oh wow.
I
Well, you
just
know,
want
you don't
them to
watch it.
visit. I just want to
David's
visit.
Angel?
I just want to be able
Yeah.
to visit the U.S. You know, bring them. You know, let them see my family, of course. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm ready. I'm ready to come back to Philippines. I'm building a house now. So
Yeah.
Oh wow.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what I plan.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's what I plan on because see, I'm already retired now,
Mhm.
and the only thing I've been doing now is just kind of for the last year and a half, kind of doing a little few things to get myself prepared to get out of here. Right now, just about all my furniture here in my apartment is gone. All my clothes is at pretty much is at my house there. See where my fiance is. I'm just waiting to go.
Yeah.
What province or what town are you in the Philippines?
It's up there around Baguio.
Oh, okay.
Baguio.
In the
Nice.
mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been.
Nice,
Yeah.
cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard
love
it's the
Baguio.
coolest place in the Philippines. No
It
pun
is.
intended.
It is. It is. It actually is cold. It gets cold sometimes.
Yeah.
It gets
Yeah.
cold actually. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
How about you, brother? Your
Say
wife
again?
is from
My girlfriend, she is from Dumaguete, actually the town of
Oh,
Shaitan,
Dumaguete.
which is about an hour south of Dumaguete.
Mm.
So yeah, it's pretty. It's like really near the coast of the Sulu Sea. It's down there. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're building now, and like I said, I just want to be able to travel back and forth, and I'll figure all the rest of it out. And you know, she's due in October, and so really the pandemic made me decide to go earlier. This was all a plan that was really gonna come into play for me as far as moving in like 9 more years when I turn 55. But the pandemic and you know me probably gonna lose my job here and everything happening, it just said, you know what, I'm not starting all over again. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and take
Yeah.
what I got and go ahead and make
Yeah.
it happen now. I got a child on the way, so let's just make it
There
happen.
you go. Yeah.
And so
There
that's
you
what I'm
go, yeah.
doing. So it's all kind of 2020. Yeah, everyone says it's a bad year. It might be a very good year for me because
That's
it
true.
changed my mindset. You know, it's like, hey, why am I waiting? I'm gonna start over. Let's start over there, and let's.
That's
Yep.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
And here I am. I've been contemplating the last few months, and I was telling my fiance, and I'm the one that always be saying to her, you know, I'm like, golly, how long you think? Much longer you think it's going to be before they will open up and all that? And she said, just be patient, Reggie. Just be patient. She said, God had a plan, just like we were able to meet with each other. She said, I always prayed to God that I would find a good, decent person and all. She said, I found that. And I said, I found it also. She said, well, let's just wait. That's all we can do. Wait and pray.
That's
And
true.
she's right. Yeah.
She's so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some of the traits you were talking about that your wife has, Jay, I think that's in the Filipino culture
Great.
for real.
Yeah.
Because
It's true.
I experienced something very similar to that, and yeah, like you guys say, I think we all are blessed to be able to learn and empower ourselves with the knowledge to say the world is big, you know, and you don't have to just look in America to find what you're looking for.
That's true. Kay, didn't your father used to like push that too? He used to tell you things like that. What he used to say? I forgot you told me.
Oh yeah, you need to, you know, not really serve your husband, you know. I forgot. What Papa said is always reminding us like the reason he teach us how to wash clothes or, you know, while we're growing, so that when we're gonna be responsible, and then if you're married, you need to serve your husband. Not like serve like he's the king. Of course he's the king and you're the queen, but serve him like so he will not leave you.
You can't say that in America. You can't say nothing like that. You say anything like that in America, you're gonna be in trouble.
Oh yeah, that's true.
right.
That's true.
That's right.
That's true. Yeah. It's true.
Yes,
It's true.
indeed.
She was taught that since she was younger. Since she was younger, she was taught that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's not every Filipino though. It was just her, you know. And I tell guys that, like, you know, every Filipino, you're not gonna find the same traits. and every woman. It's just the women that have good parents sometimes.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's the same here. You know, you can find a woman that's from the ghetto that just don't care about nothing, you know? And a lot of times that be the ones that be robbing these dudes, online. You feel me? They talk them online. Oh, can you send me some money? And that's what they care about.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's
You gonna
how I
find
knew
people
mine
that's
was
poor.
mine
Mhm.
was for me, because I told them, I always tell them, I'm not bringing you to America, and I'm not spending no money with you. So if that's what you're
Well,
looking
see,
for,
but
you can say
no,
goodbye to me right now.
but no, you know
Yeah.
what it is? This is what it is. This is what it is. You're not a sucker.
Right.
If you're a sucker, you get treated like one.
Right.
That's
And
right.
so,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
You
that's
feel
how I
me?
weed them out.
I hear that in
Yeah.
the blog.
Real quick. You know, I just weed them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And you
You
know
gotta
something,
weed 'em out
Jay?
quick.
Yeah, you know something, Jay? After I met my lady, I met her. It was at a gathering. Actually, it was a friend of mine, and
Uh-huh.
she was a friend of his friend, right? And it was
Uh-huh.
like a VFW party on November the 11th for veterans. That's where I met her at. And you know, we talked and everything. Not one time, even up to now, she has never ever asked me for any kind of money or anything like
Yeah.
that. Never. So, and I'm a type of person like this. I don't need anybody to come up to me all the time. Can you give me this? Can you give me that? Now that's a turn off for me.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
if I feel I want to do it, let me do it. And that's what
Yeah.
I really like, because she has never, ever, not one time.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's good, man.
Sounds like a
But
good
now,
one.
you know, I have the house and everything. So, of course, there, and we get the furniture and all that stuff, keeping all
Mhm.
that. But not
Yeah.
one time. And that's what I like.
Yeah, you know, same experience here, and you know, it got to a point where the shit never asked me for anything, and I started feeling guilty. So now, of course, you know,
Yeah.
I'm pretty generous. I make sure she
Yeah.
Yeah.
takes care of,
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
but let me do it. Like I said, don't be
Exactly.
asking me for stuff. Let me do it. I'm gonna take care of you. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
That's
So
right.
I really appreciated that, and that's what made me trust
Yeah.
her. You know what I mean, from the
Yeah.
beginning. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
even now, Kay sometimes she don't want to ask me for nothing. But she don't really need nothing anyway. I mean, you know, Kay, I mean, man, this woman deserves the world, because you know, it's like she really changed my life. And then also when it came to working, right? When it came to working, but no,
Continue, Jay. Continue more.
no, she
Continue more.
she taught me about the way I got money for years. I didn't know about Upwork. I didn't know what was it before. It was over. What was it, Kay?
What'd you say?
What?
Upwork. The way how when I started
Upwork.
my
Yeah,
work,
I
Upwork
think I
online.
told him
Oh,
about Upwork.
But
Mhm.
before
oh,
it
is
was
that
Upwork, it
what
was
you
something
do?
else.
The Upwork?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, the
Yeah.
Upwork, and
and that's
also
working for you? I've looked at it.
it works. It does work.
Yeah.
It works. It works. Once you find something, see, the thing is, I gotta have something I love too, because
Right.
they can drop you when you get time. They
Right.
can drop you anytime, right? They
Well,
can
it's
drop you
different
anytime.
contracts that you continue
different
to
contracts.
Right. Yeah, I see
Mhm.
that.
Exactly. So sometimes what I would do is I would have 2 or 3 contracts at a time.
Yeah.
And then I would weed them out to where if I couldn't do the work or I didn't like it, or maybe somebody tried to fire me or something, or not. Well, it's not fired at that point because it's a contract.
Right. Right.
So if somebody tried to drop the contract, they can drop it at any given time. Then
Mhm.
you know you got to have something ready. So always make sure I have something ready, and that's good tips for anybody that want to know. Make sure you have something else, you know, before you just because you can't keep your mind completely set on one thing. Because you do that, you're a fool and you'll be broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I've done Upwork, the way I lasted for years, even out here, I've had contracts for years because I've always had something else and I always kept something on the back burner.
Okay.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? And you can work on your own and you're at home. So a lot of times you work more hours than you can in a regular job. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You can work another job or
You can
I should get
overlap
this out
them, like
there.
you say. You can overlap the contracts.
Yeah. Yeah, you can overlap the contracts. You can even do sometimes 2 at once.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, and they don't know it, but sometimes I would do 2 at once, and I don't want to tell you guys about those ways, but because I can get in trouble. But yeah, I do 2 at once, and then then you're getting double the money. So guys, don't
Yeah.
quote me and get me in trouble, but yeah, you can make double the money if
I
you know how
was
to do it.
looking at that. I'm starting a farm, so
Okay.
pigs, chickens,
Mhm.
goats,
Mhm.
And what was the other thing? And tilapia.
Okay.
And,
Oh yeah.
and either catfish or shrimp. Trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the little piece of land, and we're gonna start that. The pigs is what we're gonna start off with, because we can get our money in like 3 months, I believe.
Do the shrimp, brother. Shrimp, catfish don't sell out here. Nobody selling that.
They was telling me that too, but I love the catfish. But all right, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. Nobody gonna buy it. No Filipino.
Nobody gonna buy the catfish.
Yeah,
Huh?
nobody gonna buy it. Nah.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna buy it.
Yeah, but the tilapia is big there though.
Tilapia is huge. Yeah, tilapia is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And duck.
You don't have plan to
Duck too.
ano
Duck is great.
ano you call plant rice? I mean like actual farm with the rice
I
or
need more land for the crops, other than
Mhm.
what we're gonna eat. But yes, her father is really
Mhm.
well versed in this rice, and he said
Oh.
sugarcane.
Okay.
Sugarcane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sugar
He said
cane, yeah.
definitely do the sugar cane and the rice
Mhm.
too. But I need to acquire a little bit more land for that. So I just
Mhm.
have enough land for where we built the house, and then I just bought another piece of land beside them where
Mhm.
we're gonna have the farm. So
Yeah.
I hope that'll at least sustain life there, and then I'm gonna come up with some other businesses so that I can stay, man. That's my plan.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
keep grinding,
Mhm.
Mhm.
until I can get like this brother over here and be retired and get that Social Security check.
Yeah.
I was just blessed.
Yes, sir.
Jay, I'm just gonna read the comment of Anya Rivera.
I'll
He
read it
said,
back
"I
real
got
quick.
scammed. I got scammed before in the past, and now I have the right one."
Mm.
Anya
Oh, that's
Rivera.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very easy to get scammed. That's for sure. They are out there. If like your husband say, if you think all
Mhm.
Filipinas are like you and wholesome, that certainly isn't true. So
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
you'll come across them. They'll try to get you.
Yeah,
So
that's why actually before when I was I have a chat mate before with Jay and I doesn't meet yet. So I was chatting with some guys, of course, just hello, hi. And then I was chatting with this guy from UK. He told me like, oh, Filipina are I think my volume is not good. My mic. Filipina are scammer. I was like, no, we're not scammer. That's what they think about the Filipina, and I feel bad about it. Like, not all Filipina are scammer. I was
right,
like, okay, yeah.
Mhm.
yeah. Certainly, just like you can't judge any nationality or race
Mhm.
as a whole by one person's actions. But
Right.
you got a mixed bag of everything when it comes to. So you're gonna find all kinds of people and morality, all types of morality everywhere you go.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
and I can't really blame them, because I think like Jay said earlier, if you
Mhm.
out there being a sucker, you gonna get it. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
don't be a
Yeah.
sucker. You out
Yeah.
here to.
Mhm.
You know what? My fiance, sometimes she's too nice. Now she be so nice. Some of her like high school friends and all that, they always hitting her up for things.
Mm.
And I'm like,
Oh.
well, I have a soft heart. And I say, yeah, you keep having a soft heart and they'll take everything you got too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to open up a little restaurant right out of the house, and we're gonna, cause she's a cook, so
Uh huh.
we're gonna
Mm.
Oh
we're
wow.
gonna sell little dishes in the morning and little stuff the kids like before they go to school and
Mhm.
after school.
Mhm.
Just a little something to keep it
Hmm.
a fresh stream,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's how we want to try to do it. And socially, if someone needs something, we're gonna have to have it there to purchase. You feel me? So that's
Mhm.
what we're
Oh,
gonna
that's
do.
good.
We're gonna try to do it because we're out in the province, man. This is province life. This is
Mhm.
dirt roads, and this is an
I
hour
can't wait
away
till I
from
can
where
do
we
it
get
too.
to. Huh?
I can't wait till we can do it, man. I can't wait because the kind of work I do, I'm trapped in the city. You get what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I need good internet
Yeah.
connection. So, but the work I do, I'm trapped in the city. Like when I'm doing promotions and things like that and marketing, um, you need good internet connection. Or if you would upload videos all the time, you could do it in the province, but it could take you hours. There's
And
no
that's why I was asking you earlier. I'm the one that posed the question about the what kind of internet connection you're using, because we're
uh-huh.
struggling with that right now to really get
Mhm.
a consistency, with the
Mhm.
internet. It's tough.
Well, you gotta have your wife like call up Flow and PODT. I know they don't have Converge probably where you are.
Well, I think the
But-
PLDT is the next step to, because we have the Globe right now, and it's
Okay.
just it's inconsistent. You know, one day we
Okay.
might use it and it's great, we can video fine, and the next day I can't even see it. I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
wildly inconsistent. Someone told us to try the Smart. They say Smart is better down there,
Mhm.
but that PDLK or whatever you said,
PODT.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what everybody tells me is going to be the next step, probably the best thing that's going to work down there. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna give it a try. Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate
But-
the knowledge. Yeah.
See if they have the fastest internet available. Whatever is available and it's the fastest, get that.
Yeah.
Because because they are spreading it around the Philippines, and that's what's going to make me finally move to provinces. You know what I'm saying? Is them having fast internet. Like for instance, once they get fast internet in Case Province, we're moving there because we're working on building a house right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's so much.
So that's where we're
cheaper,
gonna
man.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a no-brainer for me. I mean, I was a little hesitant because I live in LA. You know, I'm a city dude, but when you look at the difference in price from building in, say, in the Manila area or Cebu as to out in the province, you're talking about night and day. You know what I mean? You know, it was a no-brainer for me. I said, I'll get used to it. You know, something I always wanted to do anyway. I want to raise dogs. I want to breed dogs. That'll be something that I'll really enjoy, you know, and try to do that too. So
You're gonna have an old McDonald had a farm there. Old McDonald had a farm. All the animals. Yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
I don't know what
Yeah, as
happened
long
with
as
my
you're
marriage.
happy doing it, that's it. That's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, one thing I see is, you know, Filipino people, they love dogs. Oh man,
Yeah.
you think Americans love dogs? Filipinos love dogs just as much. They really do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
You know,
They
so I have a plan maybe to introduce more doodles. In other words, here, you know, you had over the past 5-10 years an explosion of labradoodles and all kinds of poodle mixes, and I want to maybe try to implement more of that in the Philippines, and I try to grow that niche. So
Yeah, let me know, man. I'll definitely get some dogs. I'll definitely get some dogs from you.
okay, yeah, it's gonna be a while, but that's at least a 2-year investment, you know, because you know if you're starting from a puppy, you know, you gotta wait at least 2 years or so. But that's my long game, so you know I'm in it for the long haul, man. I just want to keep coming up with new, fresh ideas to make some money, you know.
Yeah, and that's good. But you have to when you come on this side of the world, because you're not gonna be able to get a regular job, you know.
No.
So you got to come up with your own hustles. And the thing is, what people don't realize is you can make a lot of money if you're in the province. You know, like even the Case province, they have a main town where Kay can still sell her clothes. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why everything Kay's doing, we can do it there. So when it's in as fast, I'm definitely going.
Are y'all printing T-shirts?
Well, no, we're not printing T-shirts. I gotta get them made.
Okay.
I'm trying to find somewhere that's cheaper to get it made.
I've been thinking about buying a machine, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and playing around with it and see if I can, you know, make it work, you know, for myself, you know. Just a little printing. I mean, the machines don't cost that much. You can buy the T-shirts, and you know, it's gonna take a while to get it down. But I've been thinking.
I think I need to buy one myself too.
Yeah, come to think of it.
I'm telling you, man. I already got some ideas. I don't want to give them away. Somebody gonna steal them. I got some ideas, bro.
Give it to your head.
We should chop it up, Jay. I'm telling you. I got some plans, bro. I got some.
No, contact me. Emails theblackfilipino@gmail.com.
Yeah, for sure, man. We'll do.
People
Well, man,
always chat me
I'm
with their
about to get
ideas.
out of here. It was great talking to you guys.
Good speaking to you, man.
First time that I've seen this on Sunday, but you better believe, man, I'll be tuned in next Sunday as well, for sure.
For sure. I'll be here, bro.
Thank you.
You know what's
Keep up
crazy,
the
y'all?
good work.
Yeah, thanks, brother. Thanks.
Hey, nice to
All
meet
right,
you
take
too,
care.
All right.
All right, take care.
All right. Bye, Miss K.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Stay safe.
You know,
Hey,
one
Jay, I
thing-
just have one last question
What's
before
that,
I
bro?
get off.
Okay.
Once you get in the Philippines, long term, I have a contract with T-Mobile, my phone. Once I get in the Philippines, well, I mean, T-Mobile, I'll just probably keep it for another month how
Mhm.
would I need to? Where would I need to transfer to where I can call the U.S.?
Well, actually, T-Mobile has a plan like that too.
No, he want to cancel it after a month.
Oh, you want to
Actually,
cancel it?
all you need to
Yeah,
do is
once I get in the
create.
Philippines.
I use
Yeah,
Google actually.
yeah, Google. Yeah, just
And I
tell
have,
Somebody
him.
else told me Google.
yeah, Google.
Yeah, because T-Mobile told me that after they told me that the limit is 2 months, and after
Mhm.
that, they can they would have to either they would cancel me or I could keep the coverage. But she said it'll be awfully expensive.
Mhm.
And I heard somebody else mention Google. Come to think of it, a while back. So I was
Yeah.
just wondering.
Yeah, let me
So
answer that. All you need to do before you, right now, even right now, create a Google phone number, because in Google phone number you can actually call for free. So when you
yeah.
in the Philippines, you can call anyone in US using Google phone number
Yeah.
for free without
For
any
free.
payment at all. Like unlimited
So
minutes, it's free.
so
Create it
all
while
I
you're
Yeah.
have to
still in
do
US.
so all I have to do on my phone is just create a Google number.
No,
Mhm.
no, you need to go to Gmail and Jay, how do you create a Google phone number?
Oh no, easy. You can do it now. Just go to google.com/voice, and then
Okay.
it's gonna
Uh-huh.
give you instructions from there. It's gonna say, okay, you want to set up a Google
Okay,
number.
I got
Then you just follow the instructions. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm,
okay.
mm-hmm.
Oh,
But
all right, thanks.
yeah, I
Yeah.
got my number. I was doing Google numbers a while back,
Mm-hmm.
and I have
So
like four of
so
them actually.
anytime you want to call, you can just call. You just
I
For
just call
call.
free.
right up. Yeah, call
Yeah.
right up like it's nothing.
Okay. All right.
You
Appreciate
need to
that.
do it while you're still in US, because once you're in the Philippines, you cannot do it anymore in the Philippines.
Well, actually, you can
You
if you
can
got
ask someone
if you got
to do it for you.
ExpressVPN.
Oh
If you
yeah,
got
if you have a
ExpressVPN,
VPN, if you have a VPN.
ExpressVPN. Well, ExpressVPN, you got to use it. It's the best one. It still comes up even on Google. It comes up like you're using
New York
say if you want
or
to New York or if you want to show from Los Angeles, it comes up as that.
mm-hmm.
And it's not like the
Okay.
regular one actually is that. So you can go on any website with that too. Any website in the
Okay. So
world.
Jay, so what if say for example, I'm just saying, like Social Security office, something like that. I have their number. So and
Mhm.
then I give them my number. Can they call me also?
Yeah, they can.
Only thing
The
you
Okay.
need to
thing
make sure.
with Google Voice, you could actually it won't ring on your phone, but you can connect it to your phone, right? To where you can call from your cell phone using Google Voice.
All right.
No,
As
I
long as you
think
have internet connection. As long as you have
Jay,
internet connection.
Oh,
his question is, can they call him back? If
Well,
your laptop is on and your Gmail is on, they can you can answer the call. But if it's not on, I don't think they can
well,
call
no,
him.
you can't answer. You can answer the call on if you're on the internet, but you can't answer it on the phone.
right.
So
On the
if you're on
phone.
the internet, if you're on the internet at a computer and they call you, you can answer it. But if you're on the phone, you can answer it. But the good thing about the phone is, say you can be outside, right? And then you can have your Google account open, and you will see because an email will pop up and shows missed call from this number.
Then you
Mm-hmm.
just call them back. Yeah.
Call
Yeah,
right back.
yeah, yeah.
Boom. Yeah, you're good. Hmm.
Okay.
Because you don't like to open your laptop the whole day. Just wait for
Yeah,
a
hell
call.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Your
You want to have that
Gmail
code.
open.
So on
Yeah.
the phone you can just look at it, and then you can install the Google Voice app on your phone, and then you can
Uh.
call right back. Yeah, you can call right back.
You can text
Okay.
also using
You can text too. You can text.
Google
Yeah,
number.
Okay.
Everything. Actually, that's
everything.
what
I
Yeah,
we're
never did
using
know
when
that.
we
Well,
make
thank
calls.
you.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay then. I'm gonna go ahead and get off too. I know it's kind of late there. It's probably about 4 o'clock there now. Huh? Almost 5. 4:40.
It's 4:40, and it's daylight's about to pop up in an hour, and
Oh
I need to
man.
get some rest. Yeah,
Okay. I
It's
just
okay.
wanted to
No
tell you
work
guys thanks,
tomorrow.
and I appreciate all you're doing. Great
no
show.
Thank
problem. Thanks for the love.
you.
Thanks for the love, brother.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right,
Bye.
later.
You stay
Bye.
safe.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, I gotta get it renewed. You can get that after 3 months, Ismail, the ACR. But I know actually after 2 months, right? Can you get the ACR? Is it
um,
2 months or three?
for what? For the
ACR,
permanent
ACR.
residency?
No, you for ACR. I think you can get that after 2 months. ACR. When you go back, when it's time to
Renew?
your visa stay, yeah. You get the ACL card.
Oh, yeah. You will get it.
Mm-hmm. But
So good,
mhm.
guys.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to shut it down, y'all. It's been 3 hours and 20 minutes, and I'm tired, but I'm awake again. So I still gotta make my calls anyway. And those calls are probably gonna take another hour. Let me see what somebody said. Before you leave, it's best to do the Google phone number before you leave and test it before you go. Almost definitely. You definitely should have that before you leave. I actually used a Google number for so long for business.
Mm-hmm.
I had a Google number for my business that I used, my promotion business, my marketing business, and when I was in US. And people would call me on it sometimes, and I used it for many different businesses I had. Because it was a free way to have a business phone.
Yeah.
You know? So what I would do is, you can't find it on Google Voice anymore.
Good morning,
on Google Voice,
JC.
on Google Voice, you was able to before you was able to get a number like 516-332-1111. That's when they still had those numbers. This was like 15 years ago though. That's when I was using it
Mm-hmm.
for business. But now you can never find those numbers.
Or you can call using Skype, but Skype is expensive. Google Voice
Skype is
is free.
expensive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The reason I used to use Skype because with Skype, right, they have you can use that to record your calls and use it for business purposes, and you can get like it's unlimited calling to the US with Skype. So what I would do is I would get that, then record my calls with the Skype free.
Yeah.
Skype free to record. I would use that, and then I record on my calls, and then use that for business purposes. So if anyone wanted to ever hear one of my calls I was doing, one of my clients, I would record it and send them over recorded calls.
Skype is expensive. Yeah, very expensive.
Yeah,
Just
very
use
expensive.
Google Voice.
Mhm.
No payment.
Yeah, no payment at all.
Jay, I
But
think
yeah,
I'm gonna go so you can,
yeah, me
say
too.
your goodbye.
No, I'm gonna go.
This is my
No,
first time to. Usually every day I get tired easily, but your live stream make me awake.
yeah, no. Yeah, guys,
And
thank
it's
you.
been so good to be in your live stream. So I'm gonna say goodbye so you can, say
Yeah,
your farewell. Bye, guys.
yeah. Well, I'm
Thank you
gonna
so
say it now.
much.
Yeah, guys, I
No,
just wanna okay, go ahead. I'll finish.
I'll leave now. Bye bye. Thank you,
All right, bye.
guys.
Yeah, guys. I just want to thank y'all for showing up. We're gonna do this again every Sunday. I almost didn't show this. I was gonna have it this Sunday, but Kay pushed me. That's why we're late. Next week we'll be there. We'll be here at exactly 12. So you can expect that from me every Sunday, unless there's an emergency. Next Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 a.m. Philippine Time. Definitely be here to watch me. I'll be sure to also post the days before so you guys can see it and you guys can give a reminder to yourself. But keep an eye out, guys, every Sunday, 12 a.m. Philippine Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks for the love. All of you guys, most of you stay with me the whole time, and I appreciate it. Everything helps. Every view helps. Every live chat helps. Every view helps, and every comment helps. Also, every like. When you guys like my video, that helps get it to the suggested in YouTube. So when it gets to suggested in YouTube, that's when they suggest it for other people to watch it. So thank you guys for your love and support. See you next Sunday. But then also you can watch my videos through the week. Peace.